What's up, everybody? Welcome to the VG stream. Streaming on Volgana every Tuesday and Friday, and today happens to be Friday. Although I wanted to run past y'all, if you'd be cool with streaming Wednesdays. The long and short of it is, yeah, I feel like I'm doing too much right now, honestly. A lot, 4 YouTube channels, 2 streams, 4 streams in the week, but streams here, streams on Grovana. So, yeah, I was thinking maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, make those specifically stream days. Shoot to stream after I get back from the gym, but make them longer streams. And I feel like that would be better than doing 4 different days. Plus, it's kind of weird having, like, Tuesday, Thursday, main channel. No, see, I always confuse myself. Monday, Thursday, main channel. Tuesday, Friday, here. So it'd kind of be nice to have, like, Monday, Friday, main channel. Wednesday, here. I feel like that's just a little more symmetrical, if you know what I mean. So, let me know if you'd be cool with that. I want to give, you know, the patrons value for supporting. I feel like, personally, that would be a better balance. Because right now it feels like I'm going live literally all of the time and also recording nonstop. And it's probably going to reach a point where I'm like, okay, I definitely need to pull back. I'm doing too much stuff. Which is definitely a feeling I feel, or have felt very often in the past. But let me know your thoughts. I want to make sure y'all are feeling like, you know, you're getting value for supporting on Patreon. But welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Today is, yeah, February 28th, 2025, the last day of February, since it's not a leap year. Live with the Patreon Baldur's Gate 3 stream. Yeah, there's 18. We've been doing 18 streams of Baldur's Gate 3, and it's the type of game that, like, even if I'm not really up to streaming, which there's been a couple of streams where, you know, I'm kind of exhausted or whatever, you know, I'm like, okay, we'll do a shorter stream today or something. And then Baldur's Gate 3 is so good that I just end up doing 3 to 4 hours anyways. Point being, this game is so good. My God. But welcome in, everybody. What's up, Fraggle? What's up, Spirit Fant? What's up, Peter? Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Oh, RPazza, by the way, I sent a trade request on Pokemon TCG Pocket because you were the first name that I saw, and there's like a challenge to do a trade or something. Needed a trade for some reason. What did I need a trade for? There was like some reason, but there was also a mission. So I think if we trade, and if anybody else, feel free to send me a trade request. I don't care. I'll send duplicates that I have because I do want to get, you know, keep at least 1 card of everything. But there's, yeah, you get like 12 hourglasses if you do a trade right now. So check your TCG Pocket if you haven't. And if anybody, yeah, wants to shoot me a trade request, you can let me know in the Discord what you're looking for. If you want to do an actual trade, or we could just trade to do the challenges. I don't really care. It's all good either way. What's up, RPS? What's up, Desu? Yeah, I'm thinking of going, because right now I'm doing 6 videos a week on Grovana. I'm doing 2 videos a week on Volgana. I'm doing 2 videos a week on GV. I'm doing 2 videos a week on GV guides, and that's not even counting guides. And then on top of that, I'm doing 4 streams a week, 2 on Grovana, 2 on Volgana. So it's quite a lot, and I feel like it's going to get to a point where I definitely feel like I'm going to need to pull back a bit. Once Persona 3 and 4 finish, those will clear up some recording time. That'll clear up some recording time on GV guides, but yeah, I was just thinking like Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams, make them more stream days, so like longer streams, and then have this stream go to just Wednesdays. So it'd be like a little special Wednesday thing. I don't need. I just sent a Bulbasaur because I don't. It's just for the mission. If you guys want to trade, just let me know what you need, and we can set something up. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's cards we could trade. I'm just not looking for anything specific. Ba 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 boo ba. Yeah, so anyways, if everybody sees this in the future, just let me know your thoughts. And welcome. And yeah, this stream is made possible by the people at patreon.com/Grovana. So if you'd like to check out and get involved, patreon.com/Grovana. Oh my god, dude, Maple Story music just... Man. There is no force that is stronger for me, nostalgia-wise, versus Maple Story. It's crazy. I know I've talked about it a lot, and I know a lot of people don't even know what that game is. But, man, oh man, it's just like, God, thoughts of Maple Story, so pure and nostalgic. Anyways, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, ladies and gentlemen. We have entered the final zone. There's kind of like one overall zone, and then there's one like smaller zone in the mountain pass, the Kresh, the Githyanki Kresh. But we have, we've entered the final stretch finally after 18 streams of Act 1. So yeah, we've got the mountain pass in general, and then we've got the Githyanki Kresh, which is within the mountain pass, and it's not too bad, I think, in terms of like amount of content. And then we will be moving on to Act 2, where everything will be blind, pretty much. Looks like we got somebody that wants to talk to us, Mr. Gale, who had a huge cutscene at the end of the last stream, because basically Elminster, who's an actual figure in D&D lore, came and said that Mystra, the creator of magic in D&D, the Weave, she wanted to, I guess, forgive Gale, and then, like, use him as a nuke to blow up the Cult of the Absolute? I think? That's pretty weird. Let's talk to him.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Elminster, but you do hear about him in D&D lore. So I don't know how, like, you know, is he like Gandalf fame? I don't really know. An old man. Yeah, there's Elminster cheese, isn't there? Wait, is that in Skyrim? What is Elminster cheese? That's like a thing. Isn't it? I don't want to like... Okay, I'm like, I might see spoilers here. I swear Elminster cheese is a thing. An old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend. He didn't see much of friends showing up and demanding you kill yourself. I mean, none of these are really... I don't really like any of these options here, to be honest. I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
That's why you gotta make the best of it, man. I know I always talk about the 4 agreements, but like there's a passage where he's like, okay, so you get terminal cancer, right? What are you gonna do? You just gonna cry about it? It's like you have a limit on how much time you have left in the world. Literally just live it to the best that you can. And I used to never ever think like that, but now it's really a thing of like, yeah, I feel like if I got a terminal illness, knock on wood, I would have an easier time getting to like, I'm gonna enjoy life the best that I can with the time that I have left, as opposed to fighting that when I was younger. It's really, it's just the what you do with the time you have. It really is that. You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
Is it directly tied to Gale? I'm a little confused. How is the Cult of the Absolute directly tied to Gale? Is that just a way to kill the Absolute because it has enough power? Like, couldn't we just blast him and kill the Absolute? Obviously, don't spoil anything. I mean, the thing is, like, I can do it, right? I could do the streams. I'm not trying to be lazy and try to, like, cut down the stream time or anything like that. It literally comes down to, I think it would just be better to have 3 streams a week right now with extended time. So basically, I don't think we would be losing any time, really. It would just be a longer stream on Wednesday, and that way it's just more, symmetrical, you know? It's because right now it's still hard for me to remember, okay, Monday, Thursday, mainstream, Tuesday, Friday, you know, Volgana stream. It's just weird. I feel like Monday, Friday, and then Wednesday would be better, personally. But yeah, let me know. I mean, like I said, I want to make sure the patrons are happy with what we're doing on this channel because, yeah, I just it's important to me to give value back when people show support. So let me know. But it's all good. It is. Trust me, biting off more than I can chew is my specialty. I think it's getting older, and when I was a young man, when I was younger in my early 20s, it was much easier to, you know, do 24-hour streams, all that sort of stuff. But now I'm 32, so it's not that easy to just literally work all of the time. You know what I mean? It takes more energy than you would think, right? Ultimately. Oh, appreciate. Oh, RP has sent me my favorite Pokemon. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. What would be my favorite Pokemon? What have I been outspoken against? I'm sure, yeah, I can't think of it, but I know it's gonna it's gonna make me laugh most likely. Oh, literally, my least, yeah, Garrett, yeah, Seaking, my literal least favorite. I love all Gen 1 Pokemon, but Seaking, I would have to put it as my least favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Cool, thank you. I'm so excited. Yeah, if anybody wants to trade, just get in contact with me on Discord and we'll figure stuff out. Because I'm sure I have stuff to trade. I'm not looking for anything specific. I do want that new Arceus, though. But I don't understand. Can't Mystra just destroy the Absolute? Or Elminster himself?
No doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, AO would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. To take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it.
Divine intervention, is that what you seek? I feel like that's a cop-out. Like, I mean, come on. Gods are gods, but they can't, like, save the world from the Absolute. Okay. What's up, Sanugi? Yeah, we just started. We're gonna shoot to go live every, well, currently it's Tuesday, Friday at 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Definitely leaning more towards 5, because that's when I get back from the gym, usually. But, we might switch to Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a post or something on the Patreon tomorrow? Yeah, I could do that with the save data as well. Yeah, and if people are cool with it, we might switch it to Wednesdays with a bigger stream. We'll see. What's your character, Desu? Divine intervention. Is that what you seek? There's surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Oh, that's right. We're looking for the heart of the Absolute. It's so weird. Like, they build up all this Absolute stuff, and I have no idea what any of it means. Obviously, don't spoil, but there's got to be. I mean, it's Baldur's Gate 3. There's got to be another way. There's no way we just have to use Gale as a nuke, but maybe we do. I don't know, but I'm curious to see what happens. I'll make sure we find it, Gale. I promise.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Divine intervention. Is that what you seek? Alright, so it's been a while since we've talked to everybody, so now would probably be a good time to make a dent. Maybe they don't really have anything new to say, but it'd be good to check Shadowheart as well. What up, Bill? Ain't no sunshine when
spins along.
It's not one way.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
Nope, I believe I'm good. Thank you, though. Yeah, I'm surprised Withers doesn't really get anything else to say. Let's talk to Will, who, yeah, we got more information about Will's dad, who is Duke Ravengard, who was taken to Moonrise Towers, right?
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Yeah, I'm guessing maybe they give you the option to blow up Gale, but if we can save him, we're not going to do that, because honestly, I would prefer like a big, crazy boss fight where you have to use all your tools anyways, personally. Drow Wizard. Oh, been dying to play a wizard since I started the game. Ah, interesting. Yeah, yeah, let me know how the Drow and the Wizard goes, because I haven't done that yet in D&D, but I did basically finalize my Eladrin Sorcerer at the gym today. Kind of solidified his spells and everything, so I'm very excited to play him. He is going to be awesome. I really think he is the culmination of everything I've learned about creating characters so far. What do you think of the Illithid potential the Dream Visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Yeah, I do genuinely feel like we're going to get screwed over for using all of the Illithid tadpoles, but whatever. Our character would do it. He's a warlock. Like, he'd definitely be more open to it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to persuade them. If they want to do it, cool, but I feel like us being the only one with the worms is kind of cooler.
All right.
Personally. Okay, so it looks like that's it for Will, so this might go fast, which is good. We got Halzen the Druid.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
And also to you. I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
This guy's a really familiar voice. It's not like a familiar voice actor, but he sounds like somebody. Who does he sound like? Maybe somebody from Game of Thrones. How will the Grove fare without you?
Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her.
Francesca of the High Forest. Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Fair enough. I mean, I feel like Wrath could have probably done it. He seemed like a good dude, but all right. Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands, then.
Indeed.
Why do you have to go to Moonrise Towers?
Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection.
Oh, see, I thought Ketheric was like forever ago, but Ketheric is years ago. Okay, that makes sense, because he seems to be being built up as an antagonist, but I thought he was like historical, and I was like, oh, maybe he could be like a necromancer or something, you know, living this whole time. Huh.
Seems like you feel responsible for this shadow curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Yeah, it feels like this game sets up a lot of stuff that we just have to kind of absorb over time. Because Ketheric and then the Shadow Curse and then Moonrise Towers is obviously a major part. I don't know how much of this, like, if you already knew about D&D lore, like, how much of that would help you here. Because I'm trying to stay prescient of everything, but it's kind of tricky. Do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Okay. It can't have been easy, surrendering your title. Won't you miss being first druid?
Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creations.
Fair enough, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, if you're a druid, it would kind of suck being, like, in power, because you don't get to gel with nature as much. I was going to say Withers is a merchant. Can you buy or sell things from Withers? That's interesting. Okay, we got the owlbear cub, but we'll need to speak with animals. To do that...
Hello. You are not food. You are friend.
Yeah, I agree. You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin coat smells like goblins.
As it would. It looks like I'm stuck with you. That sounds a little rude, even though it might be in jest. Let's pet the owlbear cub. Everybody approves. Just like Fallout 4. More? Okay. I wonder if there's like a cooldown on this. No, I think that's enough. That's two vigorous pets. Oh, and it doesn't let you pet him anymore anyways. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a cooldown where you can get everybody's approval if you wait enough to pet them. Okay, I think we're done with Gale, but let's talk to him.
What's on your mind?
What's on your... Oh, wow. Is Mystra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
I see. How are you feeling? It can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
I really doubt he's actually going to blow up unless you specifically choose that. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we don't have to give him magical items anymore, so that's just like a before you reach the mountain pass sort of thing, I guess. Sup, Astarion?
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Okay. I was thinking of switching in Astarion for Karlach, because we kind of have two heavy hitters with Lae'zel and Karlach, because Astarion would kind of be interesting. I did use him a lot, but we're getting to the point where, you know, he's going to unlock stuff I've never used. So, I don't know. I mean, it'd be either Karlach or Lae'zel, and I feel like I never wanted Lae'zel in the party in the beginning, but now, I don't know. She's so strong. There's so many good things about her. I will mull that over. I'm kind of wanting Astarion. Plus 2 dudes, 2 chicks. A little more balanced. We got Volo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I think this will just go back into the loop of him trying to take out our eye, which we, again, could choose. You do get, like, a unique eye, but, yeah, we also know if we remove the parasite, we'll die. Who the hell is this? Oh, Barkus. Yeah. I forgot this dude was coming to our camp. Did you realize in Red Dead Redemption 2 that the lantern was the secret to finding the certain thing? I thought that was a cool touch. But man, what a pain to follow, I felt like. Yeah, so I cut out a lot in that episode because I was getting genuinely, like, salty. Basically, the way they did that, like, you have to be at nighttime, right? If you're in the daytime with that electric lantern, you can barely see the red. So it's, like, almost impossible to follow it. So then, like, I was just meandering for so long because I didn't realize that freaking robot is on the other side of the map. Like, what? Like, it's a robot traveling on foot, so I thought, okay, he's going to be near, you know, the place. So, yeah, I cut out a lot because it was just basically a bunch of wasted time, me trying to find that robot. I did, like, I didn't figure out myself. I had to, like, look up, like, what the hell was going on because I had no clue. But, yeah, once I knew what to do, like, it just took so long to find that damn robot. It was crazy. I mean, it's really cool, but I just wish, like... I don't know. I wish it was a little more clear, I guess. I feel like it was a little tricky to figure all that out. Especially that he was on the other side of the map.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
Ba-ba-doo-da. Look like it. That was Elminster Omar, the most famous wizard in the realms.
It doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
Good news, everyone. I don't think it was. It turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mister has asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa, now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
Well, he wants to do it. Yeah, he'd do it, I think. I think he's going to follow through with it.
Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off.
What was that random, like, whisper? That was weird. Okay, bye. Ba-boo, ba-boo, ba-doo. Alright, what else we got? We got the chest over there. Then we got Mr. Barkus Root, the deep gnome.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking. And I've been doing just that.
It's an amazing camp, if we're being quite honest. What about?
It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this. A preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbrin's fate to, well, me.
Yeah, probably not. You're probably like level 1 or 2. I mean, you should definitely let us handle it. I'm destined for Moonrise Towers. I could look for him.
You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him.
Yeah, man, I already offered. I thought the same when first finding it. Yeah, it's a really cool thing, but I kind of just wish they made it like a mission. You know, like his third mission or whatever. I kind of like that it's not a mission, but I think there just needs to be a heavy hint that he's on the other side of the map. I feel like most people would get the lantern and think, okay, he's going to be within the vicinity. But it's, I mean, it's cool. Yeah, I kind of like that it's obscure. It's just, you know, when you're recording a Let's Play, you just are like, okay, let's find this thing. You don't want to take half an episode doing it, you know what I mean? But I like it. It's a very cool thing, and I never did it before. I never even knew that that was in the game. I will.
That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. Rune powder. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, what's the deal with the rune powder? Because we found that, and, like, everybody wants it. I have the feeling you're about to tell me.
A telepath. Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession.
I also have it. We literally have rune powder, right? What do they want to do with it?
Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbren will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly.
Well, okay, I'm going to try to find him. RDR2 is genuinely mind-blowing if you take the time to explore all the side content. Yeah, which we're going to do everything. The only thing I'm worried about is anything that's not really tracked that well. But, because then I'm going to have to figure it out myself. But, yeah, I mean... Are you just talking about, like, Easter eggs like that? Or are you talking about, like, the random encounters and stuff? Because we got to Guarma, and I had to record trying to get the freaking random encounters, which... Man, I see why Guarma is frustrating to people, because, yeah, it's... Why not just let the player, like, explore the stuff you put in it, but they made it, like, almost like it hurts you to explore Guarma. We should go after the gnomes en route to Baldur's Gate. I'll find your friend, and together we'll stop the Iron Hand gnomes.
I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you.
I've already, like, tried offering to find your friend, and I feel like last time you rebuffed me. What can you tell me about Moonrise Towers?
I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar, who mentioned it, sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing.
Yeah, this is so weird, because I feel like I thought I went to Moonrise Towers, but I guess I never did, because it sounds like it's a bunch of towers that are surrounded by the Death Plague, but he's saying they fear light, which may just be, like, radiant damage. There's something else I'd like to discuss.
Like what?
Your smoke powder bombs. Are you an alchemist?
Alchemist? Tinkerer? Adventurer? Curmudgeon? I wear many hats. Most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing.
Ba-beep-ba. This guy has a lot of dialogue. Unique things you can find and mark on the map. Huh. I guess I'll just have to go through a list of, like, unmarked stuff to make sure we find it, because obviously the random encounters is what's tough, because you just, you know, they're random, obviously. Tell me a little more about yourself.
Barkus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers.
Okay. What will you do if Wulbren is dead?
I suppose I'd be very, very sad. Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers.
Brutal. Okay, bye. Thank you. All right, who do we got left? We got Lae'zel, and we got Miss Shadowheart. And then I think we are all talked all the way through. And by the way, man, oh man, can you, like, do you realize that they made different camps for each area? Like, that's so extra. Like, I can't believe they did that. Like, that's seriously, like, they definitely could have gotten away with just having one camp for maybe each act. But they made a different camp for, like, each zone. That's, like, nuts to me. What up?
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
I mean, it's a solution, but to me, it's like, yeah, it's like if you're a god, you can't stop this. You're the god that created magic, and you can't stop whoever this absolute is. Burr, burr. Okay, so these are all the same conversation loops we go through 1,000 times.
Very serious of you.
How are you
It's
faring?
strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about one.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due.
Okay, so she has no new dialogue. I'm surprised they don't really have any new dialogue. Feels like we've been through a lot. But that's okay. And then finally we have Miss Legendary.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mistra is concerned only for herself. Bah. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure that this was not live on the main Twitch, because there was like an issue where it was connected way before it went live on like everything, which I don't intend for this stream to be. Yeah, we don't really know much about Mistra. I'm curious if we'll meet her, though. The Tadpole's power. Okay, that's it. So they all get kind of one line depending on what happened. Now, the question is, let's look at our main party here, because we have all the main, like, fully fleshed out characters, right? Apparently, there are other, like, companions and stuff, kind of like Hausen, but they're not, like, a real companion or whatever. I'm interested in the real, like, fully, like, you know, they have a full quest to them sort of companions. So, Shadowheart is a definite, because I want to romance her, and she's cool, and I like her, and she's a healer, so incredibly helpful. Lae'zel is fantastic as a fighter, and I really like Lae'zel too. I also like Karlach. Again, I like everybody. The only question is, should I switch Karlach? Should I switch Karlach out? We have magic with me and a little bit with Shadowheart. We have a fighter with Lae'zel. We kind of have two fighters. Now, they are two different classes. So we could switch out Karlach for Astarion. I'm kind of leaning towards that idea too, because he has the element of stealth. So if we do that, it probably would be smart to do that now so we can spend the most time with him. Yeah. I really do like Karlach. She has been extremely helpful. But I just kind of like the idea of using Astarion. I think the only reason I didn't was because I used him with, like, Dirge for a while. Yeah, and then we'll have to, like, level him up as well and give him, like, actual armor, too. Which we do have probably, like, a lot of stuff for a rogue. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, it's tough to decide. It's tough to decide. Oh, and Clive is here again. That's good. Well, you know what? I'll think about it, and then once we get to Act 2, I guess I'll make my actual choice. Yeah, let's do that. Ba, ba, ba. All right, so that should be everything done at camp here. So then, let us end the day. Bum, 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 bum. Looks like Karlach wants to talk. What's up, girl?
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed.
Well, we have infernal iron and alloy, so we should have the items that we need, but I don't know when we're going to find Damon. Don't worry. We'll find him.
I'm sure we will. But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
I appreciate that, but I don't agree. I don't think I leave my left flank open. I feel like I'm very knowledgeable about the spacing of Thier here. All right, go to bed. Auto-select, which selects one of the supply packs. Man, we really don't have as much as I thought we did, because we've got like 16 long rests with these supply packs, and then it's going to start eating into all of this. But that's fine. We should be fine. We just got to be knowledgeable about that. Ba 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 ba. Beep boop ba doo be doo doo doo. Alrighty, let us leave. Rosy Morn Monastery Trail.
Takes great interest in this relic of yours, Shadowheart, or should I say, weapon. What are you hiding?
Nothing. I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Yeah, it's also interesting having Lae'zel and Shadowheart in the party because they constantly fight. Yeah, so it's weird. When I beat Act 1 the first time with, like, Dirge or whoever the heck on Twitch.
Pass at your peril. Beware of the shadows. Do not enter.
Oh, so this goes to Act 2 right here, I bet. Yeah, the first time that I did it, like, it was so weird. Like, I think we went through the Grimforge to get to Moonrise, but then it took me here. Like, I remember the scenery was like this. It was very, like, autumnal. And then that's when Elminster talked to us. So I guess it just, like, warps you to this particular spot if you go to Act 2. It's weird. Carafe of water, animal carcass. Ith-bonk, blue jay, and then a campfire, which we can use. Looks like it just activates it. Alrighty. So yeah, I bet this takes us to Act 2, which I obviously don't want to trigger just yet. And it looks like all these animals are dead to show us that there's like some sort of, shadow curse happening. So I'm assuming to the Shadow Curse lands. Okay, I am not going to interact with this because I guarantee this is like, do everything you want to do before you enter Act 2, right? So I'm assuming that's the Mountain Pass access, but there's also the Grimforge access, which I guess takes you to literally the same spot, from what I can tell. No, we are still on Act 1. Once we do everything here...
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not
Oh, that's
reach.
right. They hated light, yeah. Once we do everything in here in this Mountain Pass and the subsequent Creche, we will then be on to Act 2. It just takes quite a long time if you're doing everything in the video game, Okay, so I guess that's pretty much all that stuff, which I never even went to this side. Again, baffling to me. Like, what the hell was I doing? I don't know. But looks like we gotta ride that little cart thing. Why can't I think of the word for it? It's like a ski lift. Tram? What do you call it? You know what I mean. I don't know. What's up, Perry? Welcome in. The beginning of the second area access through the Underdark is quite woodsy as well. Weird. I mean, it looked exactly like that, though. I remember it was like exactly like that. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Anyways, the point is, it seems to link up depending on which path you take, as far as I can tell. Okay, we definitely came over there, but I don't think we ever went down this way. So that will take us right to the front door, whereas if we go this way, it looks like we might, like, kind of get behind it somehow. Act 2, you'll probably want Astarion, Shadowheart, and Karlach for optimal storytelling. I would say Will, but no point to have 2 warlocks.
Already feeling better.
Well, we're just going to go what I would normally choose, because that's basically, that's like metagaming, right? Like, having the knowledge, like, okay, if I have these specific characters, their stories will come into play more so. I don't really care about that. I'm just going to go with, like, what I would choose organically. Because that's just the way that I like to play, you know? God, how do we always fail the perception checks and then finally she sees it, like, right as we trigger it? Okay. So that's like a little, yeah, one of those...
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Repulsion mines, which I'm assuming can launch you into the abyss, right? Gondola. There we go. Jesus Christ. Gondola.
Be wary. This place is
Be wary, it's a trap. Don't touch it below. The trap. It wants to blow off my legs. It does. Why is that saying red? Is there like somebody over there? Also, we should do speak with animals, which lasts until long rest, right? Because there's a little blue jay over there. Key. Oh, a key. Interesting. Red apple, autumn crocus, arrow, bear claw. Interesting. Bird's nest, which you'll get mad at. Bottled blooms. Beautiful petals continue to blossom. Half-eaten apple. The blue jay.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
You've got nothing else to take? Did someone steal something from you? That's a lot of attitude from a little bird. I'm not here to take. I'm looking for a Githyanki crash. I'm not here to take. I'm looking for a Githyanki crash. Have you seen one?
Do I look like a bloody tour guide? All I know is the roof's the best nest spot on the whole Chianfa. I got there first, too, before the thieves showed up.
The Chianthar's a river, right? So maybe this mountain pass is like on the river. Also, one thing I always think about is like, so you can talk to these animals, right? And they have conversations with you. They understand concepts such as the Chianthar and people stealing from them and stuff like that. So wouldn't that drastically change the world? Would like every animal in this entire world like drastically change your day to day because they're all like sentient basically? They're not just like animalistic. Thieves, what did they steal?
Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here.
Oh. Get out or I'll turn you into stew. That doesn't sound very fair. Can't help but notice you have a nest right there. Oh, because he said he wanted a nest on the roofs, right? I can't help but notice you have a nest right there.
Oh, sure, a nest. But it's not my nest. That's up on the roof with the eagles. Eagles are pricks.
Oh, I actually remember the eagles. Yeah, I think I remember that encounter. I can fight the eagles and get your nest back. Why the roof? So if that's not your nest, whose is it?
Some poor little tit who wasn't paying attention.
Oh. I'm here to avenge the bird you kicked out. Time to shove off. I mean, he's hiding a key. So the eagles are pricks for stealing a nest, but you're not. We should get him to leave because he does have a key, and we noticed that. I'm here to avenge the bird you kicked out. Time to shove off. 14? What's he gonna do? He's a bird. Oof. That's gonna be a huge bonus. Bam, bam, bam. Dirty 28.
Oh, curses! I was going to ask you to do the same thing. Of course that tit got there first.
Okay, bye. All right, looks like he shoved off, which means we are free to take... What is this key? Oh, it's literally in the bird's nest. A small iron key. But it didn't say that it was, like, illegal to take it, so I wonder if he would have even gotten mad. Red apple, autumn crocus, however you say that word. Bear claw, which is interesting. What is this? Is it like alchemical, or is it just nothing? Then we can loot the bird chest, the bird's nest, which has an onyx ring. Steel and add to wares. Bottled blooms, which is interesting. Haven't seen that item yet. And a half-eaten apple.
I believe we're approaching the crash. Once we're inside, let me do the talking.
Are we actually...
Just to be clear, you're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
that a problem?
More a sign of the times, I suppose.
Are we actually nearing the creche? I thought the creche was much farther than this, but I could be absolutely wrong. Everybody failed survival. Really? I'm assuming that's just a missed chest, but as long as it doesn't have a unique item, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just seems to be randomized loot a lot of the time. Rosamorn Monastery, and down in that pit, it looks like a wagon went over. Can we actually get down there? Not enough space, invalid target. I'm assuming I can't get down there, but it's not showing up anything that I could loot anyways.
North, Rosamorn Monastery.
So north, so that way is the monastery, but can we get to the creche first? I thought the creche was in the monastery, but now that doesn't really make sense. I'm definitely wrong about that. I don't remember where the freaking creche is. Where is the creche? Ooh, what do we got here? What's that? Cable car wheel. Okay, so we'll activate that. Yeah, cable car. That's another word for it. We'll activate that so that we could use it to escape if need be. And we got a whole ton of stuff over here. Look at all this stuff. Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Incense Silver Amulet.
That will fit in my pack.
Gold. Potion of Greater Healing. Pilgrim's Curse.
Morning, Lord. You never rose up over nothing. You're just a fucking sham like all the gods. Dirty, stupid animals. All you rotten pigs. Wee wee. You ain't got shit on that absolute. It's beautiful. It's gonna fuck you like the cheapest whores. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pilgrim's Prayer. Dear Morning Lord, and you are a dearie. Haven't I just had the grandest time? Sure, if I was honey, I wouldn't have trouble getting down a hill. So warm and good I feel. I've been headed here to pay you homage and beyond on other business for some 2 odd months, and every mile has unearthed more and more kindnesses. For example, when my sleeping roll was infested with bed bugs, itching me disagreeably. Morning Lord, I have no qualms admitting it. A woman gave me a spare of hers, and it was toasty warming of a night. And she with 2 children of her own to tend. Anyway, thanks for pouring your honey heat over each and every day, cloudy or no. Here for a lone woman, barefoot and smiling on the long road. Good morning, Lathanda. I suppose all mornings for you are good. You making them up out of all the bright bits of night and getting them shine worthy and such. I have 2 new boys, Luke and Elliot, and I should like them to see lots of your nice sun-ups. So if you would watch over them, I should be most thankful. I am poor as muck, but have some heart left to give that which has not been eaten up by the boys and their mum. So that bit is yours if you keep them seeing sunrises. Thanks, Harrison Fields. I guess those are people just leaving wishes on a little pilgrimage. Another autumn crocus. The creche is in the monastery. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's like 2 things within the monastery, and I don't want to spoil what I'm talking about, but yeah, I was getting kind of confused. Also, oh, okay, so this did bring it down. Nice. Yo, what's up, James? Welcome in. Missed anything of note? We basically talked to everybody. We started at the camp, and we pretty much went through everybody's dialogue. There wasn't like too many insane things. Basically, everybody reacting to Gale becoming a bomb. And then we went to what I'm assuming is the exit going to Act 2 in the mountain pass, which I've never seen before because I didn't even go on that side, which is crazy to me. And then we're kind of making our way over here. We also discussed maybe switching in Astarion for Karlach, just to kind of have boy, girl, and also having a rogue is probably a little more balanced than 2 kind of fighters. Although I really do like Karlach, so I don't know, it's tough, but I'm kind of liking the idea. I know Astarion has like a really interesting story, which I do want to see. Not that it matters. We could probably see it without having him in the party, but yeah. And now we are attempting to head into the monastery. The monastery. Oh, my lord, the monastery. It beckons me, it does. Okay, so we got another ancient sigil circle.
And then we've got a path leading up. Now, if I remember correctly, that will kind of get you into the monastery kind of stealthily. So we could also just go through the front door. There are enemies nearby, but I'm not really too worried about them. There's a lot of enemies inside. And we got to save. Auto save is successful. Oh, I don't think I ever saw this.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Captain Eurylicus.
Carefully. These cultists have the crash on high alert.
Journal updated the Githyanki warrior. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that cutscene because I definitely went up those brambles the last time. I did not go this way. Yeah, if you're gonna run like from an archer, you gotta.
Undead crushed underfoot. The Dawn Lord certainly knows how to make space for new life.
What? Undead crushed underfoot? What's he talking about? The statue? It's like a guy with like a baby or something. Or is that an undead? No, it looks like a baby. What was he talking about? I have no idea what he's referencing. Huh. Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure if we should go up through the side, because I definitely did that last time. And, I mean, it's the more, like, intelligent option, because it's giving you an option, right? Oh, and there's more routes. Interesting. So we can go up that way, too. Well, let's explore this vicinity first.
So the Githyanki aren't fond of the cultists. Could be a good thing.
The Githyanki aren't fond of the cultists. No, because I noticed they all had cultist pendants. Now, I'm assuming... I just never know, like, when should I use Speak with Dead? I guess whenever you feel like it. It's not, like, be-all, end-all or anything. So we will speak with Colis. Gale's big thing, yep. Gale becoming a nuclear
The corpse regards
weapon.
you lifelessly.
Not gonna lie, with you being more ranged, having both Karlach and Lae'zel is really strong. But yes, Gale for magic and counterspell could also be really valuable in that 4th spot. I definitely don't want Gale. I like Gale, but Gale and Will, I would say, for a second playthrough. I'm definitely not gonna use Gale. And definitely not Will, because we already have a Warlock. And we have counterspell too. But 2 counterspells is probably overpowered. But anyways, yeah, Astarion would be the one I would consider, because I definitely like his character a lot. He's probably my favorite male character, I would say. You could basically justify everyone, but not Will. Poor Will. Yeah, unfortunately, with Will, we already have a Warlock, and I'm going to be honest, I hate his design. It's so extra to me. He's probably a cool guy. But we're good on the Warlock. Yeah, we'll probably hide the helmets, because they're a little hard to take seriously. What's up, Fraggle? Welcome in. You can always recast Speak with Dead for free. But is it that's what I was confused by. Is it infinite free recasts? Could you always recast Speak with Dead? Or you only get 1 per, like, long rest? It's infinite. Oh, okay. Well, then it doesn't matter.
Why were you so desperate to run?
Scared. Hurt. Bad things. Yankee. Torture.
Yeah, we have an interesting juxtaposition of Githyanki versus the Cult of the Absolute, who we're kind of unsure about both factions here.
What do you know about this weapon?
Nothing. Was telling the truth. Didn't know anything.
Well, they can't lie, right? If they're raised from the dead or whatever. What were you doing here?
Path to Moonrise Towers. Absolute. Answering the call.
So if I had to guess, I would say that the Absolute is so hell-bent on getting the weapon, because the weapon blocks the influence of the Absolute. And obviously the Absolute wants control, so they definitely want that weapon, which Shadowheart has, but also, what is the Night Song? There's like a lot of things that sound very similar but seem different. Obviously, don't spoil. Like, is the Night Song the weapon? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyways, don't spoil. What is happening at Moonrise Towers?
Gathering. Coalescing. Preparing.
Preparing for what? Yeah, exactly. Preparing for what?
Orders from the General.
The General. The insurance guy. What? Call the General. Blah blah blah. You know, the one person know what I'm talking about. Okay. What General? Oh, it's Ketheric Thorm. Yeah, so one of the lieutenants is definitely Ketheric. I think we confirmed that last stream, and then the other one I think we knew too. Maybe. What General?
Chosen of the Absolute.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but I'm almost guaranteeing one of the Chosen is Ketheric Thorm. I feel like it was confirmed, but I don't know. And then I think we also have a line on another one, too, because there's 3. There's like 2 men and a woman or something. One of them's definitely Ketheric. Oh, yeah, Gortash. Yeah, I think there was a line somewhere, and me knowing that Gortash is a character that's important. I feel like Gortash would be one of the guys.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Oh. Interesting.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki.
So this woman's...
They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Yeah, she's not this woman's always watching me. What the hell? So anyways, I'm thinking one of the Chosen is Ketheric Thorm. One of the Chosen is Gortash, although I don't know anything about Gortash. And the other one is a woman that we don't really know much about just yet. But don't spoil. Your guardian? What about her? The voice? I mean, yeah, I know that. You can always recast as long as the body is glowing green. With time, all will be answered. The only thing your character knows for sure right now is that Shadowheart is hot, and that's all that you need to know for now. Shadowheart is mega hot. I don't know why I was going for Karlach the first time. It's so weird to me, because now it was always going to be Shadowheart. It was always going to be Shadowheart. Enchanted Security. Intricate arcane lock-making prevents knock spells from opening this safe. Even though it's a door, not a safe. Which is interesting, because I was considering taking knock on my sorcerer, actually, in real D&D. Okay, so let's make a save here. I definitely did not go through this way last time, so I have no idea what happens here. For a great low rate... yeah. For a great low rate, you can get online. Go to the General. Okay, locked. Can we... Oh, you lit... Oh, okay. You literally cannot lockpick it. All right. Is there no... I mean, there's branches here or whatever. Yeah, that's interesting. It's rare that there's no way to open something. Was there nothing over this way? I guess not. So now we have 2 options. The branches here, the vines here, or the vines back the other way. But I did that way last time, so I'm going to do it this way this time. Karlach is hot, but Shadowheart, as far as a video game woman, is literally exactly my type. 10 out of 10, exactly. If Shadowheart was a real person, and I was a single man, and I saw Shadowheart in a bar, I would go do a comedy double take. Wooden trunk. I mean, I'd probably do that for Karlach too, because it would be a tiefling demon in a bar. But you know. Okay, a lot of enemies in there, and I know what they are, so we don't have to be too scared, I do believe. But let's look at all of our options first and foremost. This looks extremely flimsy. How does everybody... We have bonuses to perception. How does everybody fail this every time? It's, like, actually insane. We have... Okay, 0. That's fine. But, Lae'zel, we have a +1. I mean, it's not much, but it's a +1. On Karlach, a +4. On Shadowheart, a +3. And they always fail perception. It's crazy. What do we just...
Still alive, so that's progress.
So I'm assuming I can Eldritch Blast that wood, right? Boopity boopity. Yep. Well, what do we want to tackle first? Let's go do this first door. There's going to be a whole lot of things we can interact with. Would suggest doing the outside area first. Not necessary, but helpful. Do you mean the rest of the monastery, or do you mean some other place? Oh, that just opens. Okay. What?
I smell a trap.
Where? Huh? Oh, someone's like looking. You smell a trap, but where? Okay, there's like 50 enemies in here. Failed a hiding check against Gramishka? Go into the window over there as well. The cracked stained glass. Did I miss something? Where? Yeah, I think I was like looking at the glass, and for a second I thought like, oh, can I interact with that? But I thought no, for I guess for whatever reason. Oh, so did I see? Yeah, like over here, right? Minthara is. It's interesting how tastes in women and men and whatever differ. Because Minthara, like, she's hot. But again, it's that voice. That voice just really kind of... It's a deal breaker. Voices are typically not deal breakers for me, but Minthara's voice is kind of different. Jotaro too, man. Okay, maybe there's just parts. Yeah, I don't know. It's really the voice. I got to be honest. It's very like croaky, whereas like Shadowheart has an insanely hot voice. Okay. Water barrel. Sil Pashan Sup. Which you can drink as a bonus action. Water barrel. A Shaba Dusk. Wine rack.
What's in here?
Suzailan Suite, which is definitely also camp supplies. So, we got this guy here, Kobold Looter. And, yeah, kobolds are typical just like little gremlin guys or whatever. Little, I guess, lizard dudes, right? Humanoid, kobold, clever but craven reptilians that overcome their physical ineptitude by banding together. Yeah, so they're little cowards, but they're clever. Firewine Belly, drunk on firewine, has disadvantage on charisma and dex checks. If the drunk entity is killed with fire, a firewine explosion occurs. Oh. A sleeping creature cannot move or act. Moreover, the creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Oh. It has Pack Tactics. Creature has advantage on attack rolls against a target if one of its allies is within 10 feet of the target and is incapacitated. It's basically like flanking. And then Sunlight Sensitivity. Disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight. So we can just obliterate this guy, but I don't know if it's going to, like, trigger everybody else. We should be able to hide here and then just do, like, a stab on him. I guess we'll go for Lae'zel and just, like, literally bash his brains in. Could also, like, I guess we can't talk to him, can we? Okay, I'm going to go with the main hand attack. We should have advantage, right? 100% chance to hit. Blah, blah. Blah! 75 XP? Seems like a lot for that. Okay.
Keeping my head down.
Incredibly biased, but, like, Dunmer women in the Elder Scrolls. Maybe not in Oblivion, though. Yeah, every race kind of looks horrible in Oblivion, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, if I was single in the Elder Scrolls world, like I said, I would definitely go for, like, a fantastical race as opposed to, like, an Imperial or, like, a Breton. I would definitely go for, like, a Dunmer or Ultimer for sure. Carlia is my main Skyrim waifu. Yeah, Carlia. I always kind of forget. It's been a long time since I've done, like, Skyrim guilds. Man, it's been a long time since I've done, like, the Thieves Guild. Carlia! Alright, so we got a bunch of kobolds that are drunk on fire wine or whatever the heck. So can we literally just walk up and stab each one of them? That would be pretty easy. Main hand attack, 100%. Blah, blah, blah.
Undetected.
So it looks like we do exit stealth when we do that, which is kind of interesting. Main hand attack. Blah, blah, blah. Stealth successful. Oh, they're coming over. What up? What up, guys? Okay. So this is going to be AoE central here, because we got like 50,000 kobolds. Shadowheart is also incredibly appealing to me as well in Karlach 2. I'd say Shadow is a 9 out of 10 and Karlach is an 8 out of 10. I mean, listen, they knew what they were doing with Baldur's Gate 3, okay? They made literally all the characters hot. I'm a straight man, but listen, if I was a woman, I could definitely see, you know, fawning over Gale or Astarion or whoever. It's ultimately just pick your poison. They're all hot, okay? They knew exactly what they were doing. Alrighty, so if these guys die from... Yeah, if they die from fire specifically, a fire wine explosion occurs, which would be amazing. They did crush the character. Like I said, they knew what they were doing. My only thing is Will's, like, extra design. He just got so much going on. It's like, pick a lane. An orc, you know, Skyrim orcs? I could make it work. Oblivion, hell no. That's basically just, like, Shrek's cousin. Would never happen. A Skyrim orc... I could see myself getting down, for sure. They're a little more... I kind of like the underbite thing, you know? They look more like demons in Skyrim. Waiting for GV to do that voice. Wait, which voice did I do? Be careful about the fire wine? Oh, like all the wine on the ground explodes. Yeah, Wither's big mommy milkers. Oh, how... Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's interesting, because I'm a straight dude, so, like, what women find attractive in men... I don't know, there's a lot of avenues, right? Like, a lot of women like very skinny, emo-looking boys. A lot of women like, you know, big, masculine, druid-type men like Hausen. I don't know, there's a lot of different avenues you can take to achieve the attention of women or men or whatever. Anyways, okay, so Lae'zel, we could just throw, we have no way to deal fire with Lae'zel outside of throwing the fire stuff, although we could use a scroll, I suppose, because we could use the scroll directly. Ooh, just a giant scroll of fireball. What are these? Fire one. So yeah, this is going to cause a massive explosion, especially... Okay, do we have... Oh, we also have just, like, fire arrows, too. There's a lot of ways to do it, right? Oh, we also have this, the Crooked Wand of Fireballs. That sounds dangerous. It's gonna be a little dangerous, my friend. 3 to 18 damage. We got Scroll of Burning Hands. We can cast it with Lae'zel, so... I have no idea how big this explosion is gonna be. We could, like, cast it on this guy, and maybe... Would it explode these dudes up here? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see. Okay, so if I go into that, then go down to Scrolls, then find the Scroll of Burning Hands, cast Spell. It will indeed hit him. It'll also hit the Firewine barrel. Screw it! Oh, stealth failed, yeah. Lae'zel failed a stealth check. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, that was huge, yeah. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Not enough resources. Action. We could action Surge, but a Pommel Strike will probably do the trick. 5 damage and Dazed. Okay. Kobold Looter uses the dash action. 2 guys going at once, which is interesting. I guess they have the same initiative. Main hand attack on Lae'zel, which misses. We are now Karlach.
Keg of spirits. flammable, that.
Oh, so if this guy dies to the burning, although he won't. Can I jump up to these guys? We could also just, I mean, these guys are going to be so easy. It's going to be a little dangerous, my friend. A female orc in ESO quest that made me reconsider. I don't remember what orcs look like in ESO, to be honest with you. Let's go here. We should have another attack. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get out of here because they might like throw some AoE stuff and turn. We are now Fear. Could do the big ol' Hadar. We'd hit a lot of them, I think. Steam Cloud. Applies wet. Is there any way to kill this guy with fire? I'd have to... I could, like, Misty Step. I mean, these guys are going to be so easy. It doesn't really matter. It's just kind of fun, you know? Let's just do the Eldritch Blast. We'll hit this guy. I guess we'll hit him twice. Luck of the Far Realms. Luck of the Far Realms. 14 and 9 damage. We got a bonus action. Oh, we could summon the Flame Sword. That's kind of funny. Make your attacks deal additional 1 to 6 necrotic. But this uses a level 3 warlock spell slot, which is pretty horrible. Alright. Kobold Scout uses the dash. It's because Halsin's the tallest. Throws a stone and misses. Throws a stone and critically misses. My god. Oh yeah, we have Firebolt on Shadowheart. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that'd be kind of really funny. It's gonna be a little dangerous. The Druid Daddy. Oh, yeah, for sure. A Starin voice is so pouty. Every time a Starin talks, it just sounds like he's going to cry. A Starin. Oh, a Starin. Okay, a little bit less than a coin flip to basically explode this guy and kill his friend, most likely. Ah, we got the low roll and the damage, unfortunately. Okay, and turn. Surprised. Throws something. I guess he, like, ignited the alcohol or something. Okay, Lae'zel should be able to jump up there, and then we could do, like, a cleaving attack. Or can you just literally walk there? Yeah, that's fine.
Make way.
We'll do it the boring way, I guess. Is it worth a cleave? Sweeping attack uses 1 superiority die. I mean, we get these back after short rest, right? So that's fine. 5 and 3? Ew. We can do another one. 1 to 8? Oh, this is trash. Ew. Alright, let's do another one, I guess. Double kill. Okay. Bonus action. We can action surge. Hunter's Mark. Mark a creature, deal additional 1 to 6 slashing whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. Yeah, it's kind of nice. What does this use? Just a bonus action, that's it. Okay. Might as well. Yeah, actually, I feel like Hunter's Mark with Lae'zel. Yeah, Hunter's Mark with Lae'zel is kind of nice. Main hand attack for 4. And he broke concentration. That's fine. Can we do a big old... Oh, we could also throw. We haven't thrown something in a while. That'd be pretty funny. We could throw his corpse at the other guy. Is the corpse burning? Oh my god, that'd be so sick. Or if we could just jump up here, that might be better. Can I jump up here? Yeah. Yo! Heard you was talking shit. Bang! Okay, heard you was talking shit also. Bang! Was this guy Kobold Inventor? Interesting.
What now?
Okay, Mr. Thier. How do I get up? Can I get to this? I can indeed. I feel like Thier has extra movement for some reason. Okay, that should kill him there, and we'll go for this guy. Nope. Nope. Double kill. Excellent. Can't really do a bonus action, I don't think. And then we've got Miss Shadow Halt. Bazu Bobby Hubba. Can I hit this guy with a firebolt? 45% chance. Hits him for 8. Surprising it doesn't burn him. Okay, end turn. We are now Lae'zel. This guy is so screwed. Bam! Oh, that's right. Oh, there's these cats, too. Look at these cats up here. Okay, so let's everybody... Yeah, so they're in barrels, too. I remember this being a weird thing. They're, like, also in barrels, so this guy just, like, his barrel got destroyed. It's gonna play like the... After killing that one guy. Alright, let's get over here and chill with all the fire stuff. Carlia! Yeah, I know Gale is popular. I know Gale is also very popular. I don't know. I feel like I haven't heard of a lot of thirsting after Will, to be honest. I feel like I definitely have seen Gale thirsting. A momentous amount of Astarion thirsting. I feel like not a lot of Will thirsting comparatively. Yeah. Surprising. Definitely a bit of Hausen as well. Gortash is my male crush. Yeah, we've got a family member, actually, that I know is a huge fan of Gortash. I have seen their tweets about their lust for Gortash. I've seen Gortash. I don't know his character or anything about him, and obviously don't spoil it, but I've seen what he looks like. He definitely looks cool. Yeah. Kobold Journal. Divorce. Divorce finalized. Hits on the 45. Like I said, my luck is literally, if it's like 70 to 85%, I'll never hit it. If it's like 75 to 95%, I'll never hit it. But if it's like 35 to 45, I'll hit it every time. That's my curse. All the barrels that Slurp is coming from. Firebolt them, the barrels. Slurp is a dead giveaway. Yeah, exactly. A collection of drawings, some cruder than others. Most of them feature kobolds in varying degrees of nakedness, some performing sexual acts on themselves and some on each other. The final pages, however, feature more varied subjects. A soaring red dragon, Githyanki of various ages, and surprisingly detailed depictions of wine bottles. So did somebody, like, find that and, like, start changing it? Ceremonial mace. Oh, this thing's important, isn't it? 1 to 6 damage, bludgeoning, weapon enchantments, which is just a +1. The leather handle of this mace smells badly of rotting blood. This is important, I do believe. I think we definitely want to keep that and not send that to camp. I think. Okay, Kobold Looter. We already looted these guys. I do believe. Dagger, Kobold Looter, Dagger, Firewind, Barrels, Crack Support Beams. Yeah, where's the slurping coming from? Yeah, let's firebolt the this barrel over here. Over here to safety, ladies and men. Firebolt! Oh, but that doesn't actually explode? Wouldn't the Firewind barrel explode? What's up, Chickwood? I unintendedly had the Will sex scene when I first played it when it came out. It still haunts me. Yeah, there's a couple of, man, some games are really bad with that, where, like, you'll, depending on what you click for the dialogue, it's, like, not at all what you expected that they were trying to get you to understand. Crack support beams. Okay, let's go up here and loot these fellas. Ceremonial weapon is solid, always gives me trouble for some reason. Yeah, I think in my, in the Dirge playthrough, I believe I missed it, and I think somebody left a comment or something like that to tell, told me to go back and like look in the kobold room again, and then that's where I like figured it out. Maybe. I remember it being like a weird thing. Getting the ceremonial mace. Okay, let's jump over this way. Wow! Ba zo ba be happy. No, go back up. Oh. No. What are you doing? Stop. Use the ladder. Did you give Lae'zel weapons master feat? It's probably why she misses so much. I don't believe so. No, like Lae'zel will literally have like, I mean, to be fair, it hasn't happened in a while, but there was a good stretch of the streams where she was missing constantly. But no, it said like, 96%. She missed like 88%, like insanely often. It was like actually nuts. But to be fair, she's been landing her hits now, so I can't complain too much. Okay, a giant keg over there, and then we definitely have a barrel with a slurp coming out of it, which should give you a hint that something is up. Winery Records, a ledger of wine sold by the monastery. 1 bottle, 1 pan, 3 bottles, gold donation, 2 bottles, 1 cat, 10 bottles, large donation, 5 bottles, donation of herbs. Okay, so that barrel right there, I think had a slurp coming from it, right?
Whatever it takes.
So we're gonna go blah blah blam. Roll for initiative. Kobold, just a kobold looter. Buddy, you are so screwed. Hate to tell you. Oh, you survived it. Good for you. Good for you, little guy. It's not gonna matter, but it's you beat the odds. You did beat the odds, I'll give you that. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, kobolds can be scary, though, right? I mean, because kobolds are like a very classic D&D enemy. I'm assuming they can have significance, or maybe they are just jokes. I don't really know. I have literally never encountered a kobold in a D&D campaign yet.
Better make camp soon.
But I know they're like
Might be a
common,
while before there's
right?
another chance to rest.
Okay, I think that's everything in that room. And then this definitely goes back to that side passage, but I want to check it out just to make sure we've done everything. Why is it not letting me interact with this? Oh, yeah, you have to, like, navigate this in a weird way, don't you? Shadowheart sex scene, first playthrough as intended. Nice. Nice. Dark Urge, I did Minthara and Lae'zel. Lae'zel is kinky as hell. Kinky as Lae's hell. Yeah, I think I got the Lae'zel sex scene because she's very forthcoming about it. She just wants to do it very quickly. Minthara also. But Shadowheart is definitely more reserved. Unless I messed something up, but I don't think I did. I mean, she seems pretty happy with us, so I don't know. Okay, so we can get to the roof from there. So what path should we take? We can also climb those vines outside. I guess we should just get to the roof. Well, actually, I kind of want to go all the way back to those initial vines. Maybe we should do that. Karmic dice off, which I'm pretty sure even affects small dice that are rolled in the combat log. Right, but I'm saying, I understand that, but I'm also saying, like, oh, maybe karmic, well, I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, if the game is telling me it's an 88%, I'm assuming it's an 88%. I'm assuming there's not, like, other factors that, like, it's like, oh, well, it would be an 88%, but really, if you look in, the game logs or whatever, you'll find that it's actually reducing it by 6% more or something. I'm assuming that's not the case, because I feel like that would be very unintuitive. So I'm just saying, like, when the game tells me that we had an 88% chance to hit to a 98%, and then they were missing so insanely often on Lae'zel, like, regardless of karmic dice, that's just still nuts, right? Bubba-da-boo. You can turn off the feat. I don't think we have that. What does that feat do? Do you know what that feat does? Because if you describe it to me, I will know whether I have it or not. Since developers are allowed to say whatever they want with the freedom of speech and all, there's no reason why they wouldn't lie in their game and have a different percentage than what's shown. I mean, that's funny, but that would also, like, be really annoying if that's how they actually designed it. If it says that I have a 98% chance to hit, I want to, like, hit 98% of the time. I feel like if that's not the case, then that would just be counterintuitive. Failed a check and Lae'zel dominated the hell out of me. A female character as well, and it was something. Oh, okay. So we have Gramishkas, which are little, like, sphinx cats, basically. You dare touch me, feline? Hellish rebuke! I just obliterated it. Yeah, I remember these little cat guys. These things are weird. What are these things? Gramishka. Monstrosity. The vicious product of spells gone wrong. These cat-like creatures delight in tormenting magic users, relishing in the unstable effect magic has on them. Magic allergy. Allergic to magic. If a spell or cantrip is cast close to the Gramishka, it might react to the magic and trigger a random effect. The Gramishka is reacting to nearby magic and has become unstable at the very start of its next turn. It will trigger a random effect. Your agility lets you dodge out of the way of certain spells. When a spell or effect would deal half damage on a successful dex saving throw, it deals no damage. That's like a thief thing, right? Or a rogue thing. Okay, so these things are like anti-magic. How bizarre. There are a lot of them. I suppose we'll frenzy. I frenzy! And then I go for a reckless attack. I sure do. Gah! Cleaving the kitty in two. Can't reach, not enough for resources bonus action, but I can do a ranged attack. What is that thing? Whoa! Oh, it's a panther now. Oh, it's been polymorphed into a panther because of a random effect? Okay. Weird. Never a dull moment. Okay, now we're Thier, and we just took huge damage from that, too. -5 to dice roll for more damage. No, there's no way I would have ever taken that because of how bad Lae'zel was landing her hits. No, I'm just a very unlucky person when it comes to percentages. Anybody can attest. It's weird. Like, I'm extremely lucky at certain points. Like in the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, I passed so many freaking what is it called? When you make a Pokemon fall in love with your Pokemon, whatever. I passed so many, like, in a row. It was insane. I'll get, like, really, I'll get pockets of, like, insane luck, but for the most part, I'm insanely unlucky. Ooh, we could just throw a Hadar in there, can't we? But they will all explode. Oh, God. This could get out of hand. Can I put the Hunger of Hadar in here? Target is out of sight. Because they're kind of, like, all right here. An AoE spell would be great. Or maybe we should just take out the Panther, but the Panther is so... Panther has so much HP. Let's go for the Eldritch Blast. 95% chance to hit. Boopity, boopity. Dola deals 16 damage, and we can bonus action Hex, maybe. I'm just going to drink a potion of greater healing, honestly. Yeah. And then I will move over here and turn. Lae'zel, does she want to jump inside and get going? Can't reach destination. Yo! Okay, we should be able to... Why do we have advantage? Underdog's Bravery. I forget what Underdog's Bravery is. Should we go for the Fainting Attack? We don't have a bonus action. Unfortunate. So just a normal hit here. Hit for 13, and then another attack. Hit for 15. The Panther lies dead. And then we can move up to this guy to trigger an opportunity attack if he tries to move. We also have an Action Surge. Let's go ahead and Action Surge. Then we can main hand attack 80%. Hits for 12. Extra attack. Critical hit hits for 27. Oh my god. And turn. We are now Shadowheart. Voice of the Circle. Oh, right, from the mushrooms. Let's jump over here. Whee! Do we have any sort of AoE with Shadowheart? Is there any way to deal like a big bomb to these guys? I don't think... Oh, we could throw like a... Yeah, actually throw firebomb, right? Throw. Alchemist's Fire. We can throw it right here and hit... Oh my god, there's so many of them. Can we hit that one? Oh, it's so close. Okay, we'll just hit these 3 and kind of cover this area in fire so they'll have to, like, get through it. Path is interrupted. What do you mean path is interrupted? This stupid pillar. Are you serious? Okay, right about there. Yeah! Deals about 7 damage or so. That's fine. Move over here and turn. Gramishka uses the dash, because I guess they're all going at the same time. I like that the game does that. Ends the turn. They all take fire damage. They're all going to dash to you. Oh my god, this AoE would be so amazing. Okay, Karlak. Can Karlak jump in there? Big old jump. Coders and modders would have figured it out and they would have raised hell to Lariat about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just wouldn't be, like... It wouldn't be fun gameplay-wise if they were just, like, lying about the dice rolls. I don't think that's, like, something that people would be like, oh, that's fun. I just feel like it would be irritating, if anything. Bum, 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 bum. Okay.
Survival is all that matters.
Mr. Thier. Mr. Thier. Let's go ahead and jump up in here as well. Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-boo, ba-doo-ba-boo. Yeah, I used to think genuinely that Sphinx cats were hideous, but now I actually like them. I find them cute. They're ugly cute. But I like them. Gramishka. Okay, 1 for you, and 1 for you. Critical miss? How much does this guy take? Oh, they're all about to explode, too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we need to get these guys killed, like, ASAP. They're about to, like, literally do random magical effects. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to go for the sweeping attack, which hopefully... I should have not moved. Wait, I can still move. Okay, if I move, like... Provokes an attack of opportunity. Oh, please let me get the big giant sweep. Oh, the big giant sweep! Beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I can do another one, too, to finish these last 2 off, hopefully. Yep. Okay, and then we have a bonus action as well, but no pommel strike. It's so weird to me that pommel strikes, like, you have to wait to use them again. It's very bizarre. All right, let's move here. And third, we are Shadowheart, who cannot land a melee hit to save her life. 50% chance to hit. This thing's about to do a random magical effect. Let's just go for a melee attack. It shouldn't be too much of an... Oh, there's another one here, too. Yeah, let's just go for a melee hit. Hit for 5. Nothing else, and turd. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, Karlak got bit a whole bunch. It used some sort of, like, ice move? What the hell did it just do? And it, like, enlarged, too. Wow. Okay. Reckless attack. This guy's got a whole bunch of temp HP and armor of Agathis. Okay. What the hell? This thing just got mega buffed. Alright, so we'll go for this guy. Frenzied. No, main hand attack. Okay, that one's dead. This one is, like, insanely buffed now. Can I throw this thing? Select from world. It's a 40% chance to throw it. Why not? It'd be hilarious. I'm gonna throw him like... Oh my god, can I seriously throw him all the way over here? Oh, please. Wait, what? Oh, so I can... What's blocking me? I can throw... Wait, what's blocking me? I can throw him in the fire. That's kind of funny. 40% chance. And he'll go prone, too. Which would be good. Oh! Oh! It worked! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go here. Karlach's not doing too hot. Enter Mr. Fear. This guy's prone now, which means he takes advantage from attacks, right? Eldritch Blast. 50% with high defense. Seriously? Fear needs a 21 to hit. They rolled a 22. Yeah, we'll crit. Why not? Oh my god, obliterated by that crit. Holy moly. Jeez Louise. Okay, that was an interesting fight. All right, folks, there's a lot of chat. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. We'll come back. We'll catch up with the chat, and then we'll jump back in. Thank you for watching. BRB. "600 men. 600 men. Ba, 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 ba." All right, let's catch up with the chitty chat real quick. It always surprises me how much D&D stuff I recognize from playing Magic the Gathering. Oh my, if you play D&D, you start to realize how everything fantasy is built on it. It's crazy. You know, like, as a nerd, like, I always knew the basics, right? But, like, yeah, like, man, you play Fallout, you play Elder Scrolls, you play anything, you start to realize, oh my god, everything is based on D&D. Like, it's crazy. Love how grumpy Sphinx cats look. They're genuinely adorable. I love Sphinxes. They're, it's funny, because, like, looking at my cat, like, Yen here, like, I can see the Sphinx under her skin. I can see the bone structure. I'm like, you're a little Sphinx under there. You're just cute because you have the hair, the fur. But I know you're a Sphinx. When attacking with heavy melee weapons, you are proficient with attack rolls, take a -5, but their damage increases by 10. I saw that, but yeah, no, I do not. I have a rule. I don't ever like taking positive and negative perks in games. Ever. Very rarely. Sometimes in like New Vegas, there's a couple of interesting ones, but I do not take like, you get this, but you get this. I hate those types of perks. Typically avoid them. So I definitely would not have taken that. Use soul coins with Karlach? No. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. We definitely have soul coins. We have like 4 of them. Command to drop Auntie Ethel prone. I had a 30% chance and it worked. We killed her in the top part of her home. Wait, you killed her before she even went into the fireplace? I didn't even know you could do that. Pick up the cat and yeet it. Kitty! How did Cindy like the end of Breaking Bad? You know, it's funny. I was literally just thinking we could do a little Breaking Bad review because, yeah, we finished it last night. We'll catch up with chat and we'll do a little Breaking Bad. Powwow. What do you call it? Breakdown. Whatever. Random gray hairs on Yen.
You getting old?
I think it's just her white. I think it's just, I don't think she even is getting like gray hairs or anything. I think she literally just has like white. It's the white peeking through from her tuxedo-ness. Chiefy singing made those gray hairs. D&D started in the 70s, so it makes sense it was fantasy video games before video games really... Yeah, no, totally. It's just crazy. Like, everything's built on it, you know, skill checks and, you know, you play Fallout without playing D&D, you're like, oh, I leveled up, pick a perk, whatever. Those are just feats. They're feats in D&D. Like, they literally exist. A lot of them. You know, it's crazy. And just playing video games now, after playing more D&D than I ever have, it's like, you see it in, like, everything. Even not, you know, fantasy stuff. But yeah, Magic the Gathering, I mean, so many things build on it. Hearthstone, you know, I played a ton of Hearthstone. I never played World of Warcraft, which is what Hearthstone's based on. But, like, there's so many enemy types and things. There's literally kobolds, right? They made a whole, like, expansion called Kobolds and Catacombs. And those are just kobolds from D&D, you know? Yeah, Gandalf used Fireball. I use Fireball! No, you can't do that. You can't use Fireball. Typically avoid those perks too, but when I feel like an extra challenge, I'll take one of those. Yeah, they don't appeal to me. It's like, just give me a good thing or give me nothing. I don't want it. I don't want your stinky double-edged perk. But sometimes they're good. New Vegas has some ones that you can definitely use to your advantage. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Wizards of the Coast. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about Wizards of the Coast, to be honest. But yeah, they own both D&D and Magic. Yes. Check it out. Soul Coins interact with Karlach. She has dialogue about it. Maybe give her one. Okay. Didn't even know that was a thing. Elder Scrolls legitimately started as a D&D homebrew? Wait, it did? I literally did not know that. That's crazy. We killed Ethel before the fireplace. I was playing with 3 people. It's a neat experience to see her lair that way. Hard to do, though. Were there any... By the way, it's saying that I have a poor connection right now. I hate when YouTube does this. Or the internet, I guess. I guess it's randomly the internet. Can you all see and hear me normally? YouTube is saying I have a poor connection, and it is redlining, and it's saying I've dropped 0.4% of my frames. You're good? Okay. Well, I'm going to type in the chat. Okay, it's green now. Hopefully it's good. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear my voice. It dropped there for a second. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully it's good now. I was going to ask Sarah, is there any changes that happen with that sequence if you kill her first? Like, do people just go like, how'd you kill her? Because I wonder if that was even intended. I mean, it's Baldur's Gate, so I mean, there's a way to do anything, but yeah, that seems very difficult. I did not know that, James. Crazy. All right, we should be good. If you're seeing weird things, then refresh the stream. Breaking Bad, yeah, man. I mean, what can you say? It's phenomenal. Cindy was very what's the word? Enraptured by the ending. I won't spoil anything if anyone hasn't seen it, but if you know how it ends, kind of the big kind of event that it ends with, literally like the ending, Cindy was very much like mouth agape and yeah, you know, I think she said something like that was badass. Such a great ending. You know, upon rewatch, there's a lot of moments that I'm like, how realistic is this that this could happen? But ultimately, it's like, who cares? It's such a good show, and there's so many interesting moments and everything like that. I don't consider that a weakness. There are, because like The Sopranos, I feel like is a little bit more like, I guess, grounded, where it's like, okay, you can realistically see everything happening. There are some moments in Breaking Bad upon rewatch for the third or fourth or fifth time where it's like, okay, that seems a little far-fetched, but whatever. It's a little more dramatic than your average drama, I guess, in that sense. But I mean, what can you say about it? It's an amazing show. Bryan Cranston is literally a god for performing that role. He is so good at acting, it's unreal. Also Aaron Paul, like, what the hell? It was his first acting role. He's so good. I was tearing up at so many moments. It like really emotionally impacted me more so than it has in the past. Yeah, just so good. And we haven't really talked about like what she thought of it yet, but she was definitely enraptured for the finale, for sure. But yeah, if anybody has not seen Breaking Bad, I know I'm saying something very obvious, but yeah, definitely give it a shot. It's not typically my type of show. I don't really care about drugs and criminals and stuff, but you know, Sopranos is amazing with that, and so is Breaking Bad, of course. All right. What do we have? The Elixir of Necrotic Resistance. I think I'm literally just looting this through a lock thing. His Holy Blood, Volume 3, Dawn Master of Aseid. Okay, so I think we should lockpick this.
Open up.
Nat 1? Seriously? So many Nat 1s recently. Okay. 25's more like it. Thank you very much. Go ahead and short rest as well. This missile commemorates the founding of Rosamorn Monastery. For my sins, it has only just occurred to me that I had lacked in my record-keeping of late. But then again, I know we have been busy. In our fray with the Sharan thieves, we retrieved the blood. But one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the amber encasing his blood with a maul of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. As if knowing of this blasphemy, the exposed blood shone with an unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharan horde to dust for us to sift from this now holy ground. The relic became far too unstable to carry back to Hap. Thus, we fashioned a simple chapel around ourselves here and have encased the blood within steel, to be wielded as a most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadow. To keep it from the lustful sacrilege of thievery, our simple chapel will become a great monastery, and the blood shall be secreted away with a great many more wiles than it was before. I find it hard to fathom that we left such an artifact in such an obvious open space to begin with. Alas, his light singes away the mistakes of the past, leading to a more fortuitous dawn indeed. Interesting. We're talking about some sort of hidden away thing. Okay, this is locked too. Soul Coin dialogue in the Grove? No, yeah, we definitely never had it. So we'll do that now, actually. Who plays Brain? Wait, who's Brain? Brian? Oh, I'm talking about Bryan Cranston, who plays Walter White. And also Hal from Malcolm in the Middle, as he was known before. Yeah, Bryan Cranston is a god of acting. Like, what the... Like, man, so many close-ups upon rewatch. Like, watching him... Gramishka's Tale. So many close-ups, like, he just, like, has full mastery of his, like, facial movements, and it's astounding. He's on another level, man. He's so good. It's kind of just crazy. Pearl. Scroll of burning hands, diluted oil. Okay, and we got another book here, it looks like. Weird, I feel like Aaron Paul was amazing in that role and was kind of meh in other roles, such as Westworld. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what that is. You know, some actors, I'm sure, just, like, knock it out of the park as one role, and they just can't find that. I mean, he was fine. But, yes, he was more just, like, more Jesse, I felt like. Maybe a more hardened Jesse in Westworld. But, yeah, I mean, he's perfect as Jesse. Like, literally perfect casting. But, yeah, no, I agree. I don't think he's ever wowed me outside of that, which is kind of odd. Whereas Bryan Cranston, I don't know. What else has Bryan Cranston been in? But he's so masterful as Walt. It's just like, it's just on another level. An epic-looking tome that opens with an illustrated panel of Dawn Master Vasid riding into battle against an army of Sharan clerics. In his raised hand, his trusted battle axe, its sharp edge glinting in Lathander's light. Okay. Lock picking in a monastery. Pff, as if we care. As if we give a crap. You interact with everyone a little differently because you save them all and they're grateful she's dead, even the masked people. Mayrina is still annoyed as she is when you kill Ethel in her lair. Yeah, because that's what's interesting, because I didn't realize, chat told me that, like, if you kill Ethel and then go back and interact with everything, which I don't really like, because it's like most people are going to interact with things first, then get into the lair and kill her. Everything changes. You basically save everybody, which is really hard to do, I feel like, or at least definitely off the beaten path. So, yeah, if you can kill her before... I didn't even know you could kill her before she entered the fireplace, though. I thought she'd be, like, invincible. A dust-covered tome of complaints to the Dawn Master. Who allowed a pilgrim to pay for wine with a cat? And what sort of cat even is it? One of my novices told me they saw it grow to the size of a humongous hound. That was moments before it attacked. The poor novice didn't stop trembling for a 10-day. Please, I beg of you, can we just accept gold for goods like ordinary folk? And for God's sakes, call on someone to get rid of that nasty animal. Oh, that was a reference to the cat in the log of, like, what they traded the wine for. Yeah, somebody traded wine for a cat. Good attention to detail. Malachite. Gramishka. The dentist on... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw his episodes. I like, with Seinfeld, it's always been piecemeal for me, like, just seeing an episode here and there. But I know he... Yes, I know he played a famous, I guess, character, obviously, but, you know, like a character actor role, whatever, in Seinfeld. What was his thing? Was he just like... Because, like, with Seinfeld, you know, every character, like, there's always, like, a weird thing they do or whatever. What was his thing as the dentist? I'm curious. Was he just, like, obsessive and he's like, you don't brush too much or something? Potion of Animal Speaking Recipe. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. This recipe I discovered entirely by mistake. It turned out to be my greatest breakthrough in the search for a cure to growing new scales. After imbibing the errant potion, I heard one of the magpies brag about a beautiful platinum scale it had found. The scale itself is one of the most powerful objects I have ever seen. I suspect it might have come from the god Bahamut himself. If only I could harness its powers, I am sure I too might someday be covered once again, this time even in platinum. Meanwhile, here's the recipe that brought all this on. Recipe for 1 potion of animal speaking. Extracts needed, essence of acorn, truffle, salts of rogue's morsel. Method, carefully sprinkle your salts through your essence, making sure none of the latter escapes. Cork the bottle and gently swirl in a pattern 8. Like a figure 8. As always, remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Which we have heard many times. That's like the alchemist's code. They literally just keep saying that. And then this just goes back down to where we already were. Yeah, because we were down there with the kobold. So I guess we'll just continue to explore the top section. Also, yeah, let's do that soul coin thing. Oh, these are worth a lot. Oh, 400 each. Wow. Loved him as Hal. Yeah, I watched it, again, piecemeal as a kid. Like, whenever it was on TV, I really liked Malcolm in the Middle. But I never, like, watch the whole thing, you know. Brendan Fraser, yeah, man. Yeah, that film. Ooh, boy. That was when I was like, probably at least 50, 60 pounds heavier. And if you don't know the whale, it deals with like a 600-pound man trapped in his house, basically, because he can't really move. He's deeply ashamed of his weight. That one really messed me up. I know a lot of people, I guess, like, couldn't take it seriously, and I understand that, but, like, as somebody that's struggled with weight and food addiction and everything, boy, oh boy, that was a doozy. That was rough, and Brendan Fraser did amazing. He is very talented. Okay, use the soul coin. Can't use this right now. So, how do I trigger this? What if we examine it? Strange, incomprehensible whispers emanate from this coin, pervading your mind with rage and despair. These coins can power infernal engines. Yeah. Do I send this to Karlach?
What a charmer.
Do I... I'm assuming this buffs her up? It's a single use. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we can talk to her. Interesting.
Give up now.
Oh, that 70s show. Yeah, I used to love watching that as a kid. He's about to do a root canal and give the laughing gas to Jerry, and he just takes it off and inhales it. It says that's good stuff. That wasn't in the script. Oh my god. That's genuinely hilarious. Yeah, that's Bryan Cranston, man. I don't know nothing about the guy, obviously, personally, but, like, everything I've heard about him, like, he sounds so cool. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Huh? Well, the actor that plays Walt, Bryan Cranston, he was known for Malcolm in the Middle as the dad. He's played goofy roles, which is why he's kind of goofy as Walt. But he was a dentist in Seinfeld, and apparently, because I never saw those episodes, but apparently he puts Jerry under to do a root canal, but before he fully goes under, he takes the anesthesia off or whatever, takes it with himself, and he's like, oh, that's good stuff. And apparently it wasn't scripted, he just did it, and then they kept it in because it was funny, which is genuinely hilarious. Sweet Pea, the new sort of building serial killer thriller with Ella Purnell. It's not faithful to the book? Oh, I haven't heard of this, but Ella Purnell was amazing on Fallout, obviously. I'd be interested in that. A hint for animal speaking? Wait, what do you mean, James? What do you mean a hint for animal speaking? Jerry swore he was swapping dental aids with another dentist and doing the dirty in the room. Oh my god. Brendan Fraser struggled with weight. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, he's amazing in that film. That film really... It's a rough one, man. It's very depressing. Extremely depressing. I would not recommend watching that if you're not in the greatest of mindsets.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Karlach looks so cool in this armor. Soul coins are just that, though. They contain people's souls. I'm not sure you should be using... Well, I don't know if our warlock cares about that. Aren't you afraid... I don't think we would care about people's souls being used. Got a coin slot in your heart, or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Interesting. Yeah, it sounds like a buff, and they're worth 400 each. Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Okay, if I forget, and I'm definitely going to forget, feel free to remind me in the chat to use the soul coin during the next, big bad fight, or, at least a significantly challenging fight. Because I will most assuredly not remember to do that. But I'm very curious as to what happens when we do that. Okay, so we've been up here. I think we climbed the vines. Now, downstairs is a locked mega door leading into the crash. So we're going to have to find another way to get into there. Now, here's the upper floor. But if we head back out here... How do you ladies? How do you all fail survivals and perception every single time? I mean, to be fair, we've found a lot of survivals, but still, my God. My God, I can't believe it. I really can't. Okay, so that just goes back down. I don't think there's anything over here that we care about, so we can go explore the rest of this level, and I guess that's it, because I thought there was going to be a route up here. Oh, maybe there is. Oh, there's a very interesting room right behind that wall. Alright, so let's go this way. Yeah, that armor is very cool. It would definitely fit like a drow. It really you know what? It probably reminds me of the Venom suit. It's got kind of that white spreading design to it, you know. Oh, Stars exclusive. Yeah, that's what always turns me out. I was like, again, I don't want to just sign up for like 100 things, and I've already used all the trials, you know, for Apple TV and whatever. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, I'm just not gonna sign up for like 5,000 different services and then forget about them and then just get charged each month.
Dawnmaster Vasaid.
Vasaid. Okay, we have an old key. Guest book of Rosamorn Abbey. A public guest book in which there are multiple handwritten entries from pilgrims who visited over the years. My home is as dark as my spirit. I pray that you will bring me light. Annual Kythorn pilgrimage. Good to see your statue again, my lord. Never been here before in person. The stained glass windows are astonishing. Will definitely recommend to others. Monks are friendly. We'll visit again soon. As a blacksmith, what an honor to see the full ceremonial weapons of the Dawn Masters themselves. I'm not a Lathandarian myself, but I'd highly recommend it to anyone in the trade. The intricacy of the metalwork is astounding. Okay, so I think that's a hint that we need 4 ceremonial weapons, right?
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory.
And we have to find out the weapons that go to each person. So we got a ceremonial longsword there. We've also got a ceremonial mace.
That's curious.
Oh. Stone wall.
Right tool will do the trick.
DC of 30? Okay, it's doable. I don't think we're going to get that many bonuses for that. DC of 30? Stone wall. So why did it go into a... I didn't even want to lock... I didn't even want to lockpick this. Use. It's locked. I wonder if that just opens if you do this little puzzle. It might be better to wait.
Dawnmaster Seed.
So we got 4 Dawn Masters, and then... Where's it? 5? Wait, there's like 5... No, there's 4 plinths.
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
So we got to figure out whose weapons are whose, basically.
Dawnmaster Vasaid.
And then we've got Stained Glass Window.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
Oh, it like literally shows their weapons there.
Lathandarian monasteries of this size were usually overseen by Dawn Masters, esteemed members of the clergy.
Okay. And I don't know if this is like gonna go away. A British Dexter. Interesting. Oh, you can still take the shovel out. What? Oh, crazy. I didn't know that. Examine the image marked Dawn Master Seed.
The reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawn Master Seed.
Oh, the end of the fucking world. Yeah, I watched... Yeah, I think I watched season 1 of that, actually. Was that like 2 kids? Kind of just 2 British kids, like, traveling around or something? Look at the picture of Dawn Master Stockhold.
Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawn Master Stockhold.
Just went to Jersey Mike's. What's your go-to sub order? I'm not a big, like, sub fan, but if I'm going to eat a sub, if I'm, like, calorie conscious, it's usually going to be like a steak and cheese type thing. Steak, cheese, onions, maybe like a nice sauce. But my number one favorite sub, if it's done well, is probably a meatball sub with mozzarella and, herbs on top and everything. That would be my number one. It's typically more caloric, so obviously if I'm treating myself, but delicious. Inspect the broken stained glass window.
Dawnmaster Vassaid, wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered away.
So I think we read what weapon he used in his book or something. Take a look at Dawnmaster Welking Glory.
Dawnmaster Welking Glory beckons forth the rising sun in Lathander's name.
Okay, so we know Welking Glory has the longsword, which I think is already there in the correct place, right?
Dawnmaster Welking Glory.
This guy here has what looks to be a hammer. We have a mace currently. This guy here has nothing. It almost looks like it's like an amulet or something. So I'm assuming the mace goes for Vasid. So I'm going to... How do I even... So I guess I just go to items, filter by weapons. Yeah. And we have the ceremonial mace. We don't have any other ceremonial weapons, right? No. So we will drop item. Or no, place in world lets me put it specifically, right? So I can put it like there. Yeah. Huh? Did that happen intentionally? Ceremonial. I don't know if we got it wrong or that just it bounced back and hit me. That's really weird. If you just use the shovel as an action, you'll find something. Okay, we'll go back. What's up, Ghost Ninja? How was the hockey game? Stream has been very fun. I mean, that's not a mace. That's like a hammer, right? And then this guy has the long sword. So it's either this guy or this guy that has the mace. But this guy doesn't seem to have anything.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn the reconsecration of the monastery.
Okay, so Seed is a hammer, for sure. Welking Glory is the log sword.
Beckons forth the rising evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Is that a mace that he's got?
Dawnmaster Vassaid wield...
I can't even... Okay. I mean, you can't really see it, but... So I wonder... It almost feels like it just bounced off and hit me, but I don't know. Okay, let's go to weapons. I mean, by process of elimination, it should be pretty easy. Place in world. This one? Huh. Yeah, but the mace isn't really visible. Okay, so that means we need to find a ceremonial hammer and then a ceremonial whatever weapon Vasid, however they said it, uses, basically. So, we'll keep an eye out. I don't know where the other two weapons are, but hopefully we will find them. I know they're around the monastery. The monastery somewhere. They must be somewhere, you see. Gotta go pick my son up and cook him dinner. If I miss the rest of the stream, thanks, GV, for the awesome stream, and take care, everyone. Yo, see you later. Desu, have a good night. Hope dinner is delicious. Hope it's a yummy, yummy, delicious dinner. Thanks for hanging out. Where is my shovel? So if I use the shovels... What'd you just do, Greyjoy? I feel like Greyjoy just did something. Shovel's Friend Finder. It's like a unique shovel. So actions, start digging. Can't target self. Ha ha ha! That's interesting. So you don't even need to pass the survival check. Gold and a golden ring. Little boy, you're so cute. A star. Maybe I would have beat the 30, but it would be close. I'll ask this, James, if you know. There's got to be another way to open that. So does that thing open if we just do that ceremonial weapon puzzle? Because I will try to lockpick it if not. If there's like something to get back there. Or does doing the puzzle open that? Apparently you can, yeah, lockpick it. Thier's really thinking hard about it. Yeah, I watched season 1 of that. I actually really liked, yeah, the End of the Fucking World show. I went steak, sub, mushrooms, onions, extra cheese. Yeah, sounds like we have similar sub preferences. Yeah, I always go for steak usually in any sort of like fast food situation. But I'm not a big sub guy. Although Firehouse subs, meatball marinara sub, I used to get all the time. Like back when we went to like an internet club thing. It was weird. They had like internet and consoles and stuff and big PCs way back in the day. And then they were next to Firehouse subs, and you used to be able to order Firehouse subs while you were there. And that was always my go-to. Thank you, Perry. The wall's tied to the puzzle. Okay, so we'll solve the puzzle because I want to solve the puzzle anyways. And a 30 DC for lockpicking is insane. We could definitely do it, but it would be hard. So let's jump over here. Oh, there's like glowing. Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember this, I think. Okay, we've got a skeleton who has a short sword and a glowing door enchanted with Morning Lord's Bulwark. Lathander's warding light protects this door from harm, dealing less than 50 damage, which is virtually impossible for us to do, I think, at this point. So it's locked. Can I lockpick it? Okay, you would definitely think that would be a higher DC for something with a holy light coming from it. God, come on, man. We were rolling so well for so long outside of combat. And now I feel like we're rolling quite poorly. Okay, that was a 28. Yeah, 2 off of that other one. Okay. Oh. So this guy's not... Can I just jump over this? What is this? This guy's not aggroing.
A Guardian of Faith spell. And a remarkably long-lasting one at that.
A Guardian of Faith spell and a remarkably long-lasting one at that. Interesting. I remember this guy being here, but I don't remember exactly what happens here. Broken cabinet. Broken cabinet. Skeleton. Last notes of a monk. To whom it may concern, if this is found, this is the journal of Brother Wellen, novice of Lathander, documenting the Githyanki attack on Rosamorn Monastery. So this was recent. For posterity, the Githyanki launched their attack at dawn. A few of us managed to barricade ourselves in a room and summoned a Guardian of Faith to protect us, or at least buy us time to figure out what to do to get out of here. No ideas yet, but we have faith. Lathander will preserve us in our time of need. The Githyanki seem to have backed off. Morning Lord be blessed. They haven't hammered on the door for a while now, but it's hard to say if they've given up their attack altogether. Need to wait it out to see. I knew it was too good to be true. A Githyanki managed to make its way through the window. Fortunately, the Guardian of Faith took care of it, but I'm sure that others will come. Still, that smashed window is giving me an idea of an escape plan. Still trapped, just heard a roar. I think it might be a dragon. If it is, the rest of the journal's been burned away. Rest in peace, little guy. A gilded chest. Scroll of hold person, a mage armor, broken cupboard. I did not want you to attack that, but alright. Whoop, stop. Rolled a critical fail. Another critical fail. My god. Okay, there's the ceremonial battle axe. Can we stop failing every perception check? Jesus. Guardian of Faith. He's a construct, which means shatter would be great on him. Creatures that are made instead of born, some only follow a simple set of instructions, while others are imbued with sentience. Permanently armed. Creature can't be disarmed. Retaliation. Strike back at the next enemy that attacks you. And then there's the ceremonial battle axe. So that must be Vasid, because we have not seen a battle axe. Pile of bones. So we can't read. Well, I wanted to just loot the... I wasn't going to loot you. Temporarily hostile. If you knock out this entity or flee from combat, it may harbor some resentment, but will not remain hostile. Oh. So we probably could defeat it. It's going to be tough, though. And I should eat the soul coin if I can. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Stars for Sweet Pea. It's $3 for 3 months. Oh, that's not bad. Calendar reminder to cancel it. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Cool social spot by me where they have a ton of big TVs and different game systems. You go with friends and they have good food and drinks too. Really cool. They have a giant TV for Mario Kart. That is very weird because that sounds exactly like what I was talking about. But this was like when I was in like middle school. Okay, so fainting attack provokes attack of opportunity. I mean, yeah, this shouldn't be too hard to take out. Wait, what? Why did he just get dealt 20 damage? Was that my weapon attack? Wait, what just happened? He dealt 20 to me, and then it got dealt 20 back. But I don't know why that was. Saved strike of the gut. Oh my god, we're like destroying this guy. What the hell? Okay, so I can't fainting attack, so I probably shouldn't have done that. But if we pass a coin flip, he will be dead. Main hand attack. Miss. And he retaliate. Why was he taking damage back? I feel like that was a glitch or something. Why did that happen? That's really weird. Okay. Only burned part of the book. Remarkable accuracy by the dragon. He rolled a... Yeah, he rolled an incredibly accurate hit. Good for him. Okay, tons and tons of skeletons that this guy has taken out. And then, of course, the ceremonial battle axe. So now we need one more ceremonial weapon. Do we have, what's it called? Second wind? Yeah. Let's do that. I think we got a low roll there. Type of healing do you have? Shadow Heart. Preserve Life, which uses the channel divinity. Wait, we have 2 channel divinities? Oh my god, that's amazing. That is so good. Wow. And you get Blade Ward. That's crazy.
Long road ahead.
Okay, bye. Target is just too far. Detail in the Guardian's shield? What was the detail? We did indeed do it, Perry, although I don't know why it was so easy. I kind of feel like that was a glitch or something. I don't know why he was taking damage back. Karlak can use the soul coin as a bonus action. Oh. Well, didn't need to really do it, because he kind of got obliterated. And I don't know why. When they do damage, they take the same damage? That's how they work? Basically, so they aren't insanely OP. But that just doesn't even seem OP to me, though. That just seems like a very easy way for it to just kill itself. But, alright. Yeah, it's definitely very strong. Stained glass effect on the Guardian shield. Oh, cool. Reminder to the caretaker, when oiling the machine, make sure you don't grease the statues themselves. Stones become loose of late and has a tendency to slip. Novice Perrin was rumored to have triggered a full spin once. Okay, that's a hint to some sort of puzzle. Do you feel like the inventory management is tolerable in this game? So, it's the thing where... Got a crumbling wall, too. It's the thing where it's incredibly overwhelming, but it's so well done, and the game is so well done, I don't really care. It's like the thing of, like... You know, I'm just gonna accept it, right? Like, they put the effort in to put so many items and unique things. Yes, it's gonna be a giant pain to manage it, when we have to do it eventually, but, you know, I prefer the detail and how cool it is to have so many cool things to interact with it. I don't mind it. It was the same thing with Divinity Original Sin 2 as well, where, you know, there's like 50,000 items and different things you can look at, whatever, but it has to be done that way, because if it's not done that way, then we just don't get to have many cool things to interact with. So, I guess I would say, yeah, I mean, it's for sure overwhelming, and I could definitely see it overwhelming people, but this is the type of game where you're just going to have to bite the bullet and deal with it, ultimately, if you want to get into this type of game. So this just lets you kind of... 'cause that's a room we were already in, right? Yeah. This just lets you kind of have a shortcut, I guess, to it. What's down there? Have we been there? There's like a skeleton and a door. I don't know if we've been down there. We definitely have not, because there's like a weird thing in the ground that I have not seen. Huh.
That should work.
Interesting. Yeah, if you remember to... It's one of those things where if you stay diligent, you'll be fine. Because, like, if you mark everything that you're going to sell as a ware whenever you can, and if you send everything that you can to camp, you know, it'll make it way easier. If you just pick up everything and don't care, it's going to be a nightmare at a certain point to deal with, but... yeah, if you're staying diligent with marking everything as you pick things up, it's not that bad. As bad as it, like, could be with a game this kind of in-depth and variety-filled. Okay. So going down to the first floor, but we weren't even able to get in, were we? To, like, the first floor proper, I don't think. To sell what I can when I can, yeah. To mark everything as wares and to send things that, you know, you're not going to use back to camp. Which, thank God they added that. If they made you, like, carry everything, oh my God, that would be so awful. So awful. I couldn't even begin to think about it. I'm going to ask my question because I don't think it's question of the day worthy. Would you like to see in Elder Scrolls 6 when you don't know the names of people until you conversate with them? I just thought of it watching Oblivion Hardest Difficulty. Don't know the names of people until you converse with them. So, like, in Oblivion, yeah, because you can't tell until you literally talk with somebody, right? But in Skyrim, you hover over them and it says their name. So you're saying, would you like it in Elder Scrolls 6 where you don't know? No, I'm fine with Skyrim's style. I think that's probably better.
Arskel Stockhold, Dawnmaster. From death, life.
Oh, this is where we get the final weapon, unless someone's taken it, probably. Yeah, I would like the Skyrim system. The only thing is, like, with Skyrim, it's always really weird when you don't know whether someone's going to aggro or not. With, like, Fallout, you can VATS them to tell, right? So, personally, I do wish... oh, a rusty mace. Oh, someone definitely stole this. So, personally, I kind of wish, like... there was a way to tell, like in Fallout, whether a person was an enemy or not, which I guess could be a little game-breaking maybe, but you know, there's like one tower in Skyrim where you go in and there's like a Spriggan or like a Hag Raven that's nice, but like you see a Hag Raven, so you're going to kill it, right? And then you never know that it would have talked to you or whatever. So yeah, I do wish that they changed that, where there's some way to tell if someone's friend or foe, because it's hard to kind of experience everything otherwise. Beloved Dawnmaster Stockhold, buried with a ceremonial mace in honor of the many humble maces he wielded in his lifetime as he purged the evil from this land. Wait, what? And then a rusty mace. The head of this mace is a scratchboard of peeling orange rust. So that's just a hint to tell you that stock whatever has the mace. But you can definitely just figure it out. Oh, but that was the one without the picture, so I guess that kind of tells you there that he used the mace. Okay, I expected to find the last weapon, but no, we're still looking for the hammer somewhere. That's fine.
Now let's go down this way and see what we got down over here. Knotted roots. Let's go. Do 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 do. Welcome back, Sanugi. Basically just exploring the monastery at our own pace, trying to find the last legend, trying to find the last ceremonial weapon, basically, is our current big goal.
What's hiding here?
Block your one way home. Arrow of acid, fire, elixir of vigilance. Okay. We can jump over there. I don't know where that goes, but there's also roots going down over here. Block your one way home. Oblivion does it too. It came to me because you were looking for a specific NPC and you hover over them and just see the name. Oh, then I'm forgetting. Thought it would be more interesting to have to speak to each person. Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, if what you're proposing works, then I'd be down for that, because it could be just like a bit of mystery. But if it affects... What is this? But if it affects, like, you know, just, I guess, the fluidity of gameplay, then I'd be opposed to it, but... What is that? Wait, there's like a hidden door over here. Maybe. What is this? It looks like... No, it's just like a crevasse. But are those roots that I can... Huh. What is this? I don't know what this is. Hidden passage? Use the key. Wait, what? What is this?
My life is infinitely better here watching this back door.
This is interesting. I don't think I ever knew about this. So this is the Githyanki Creche, but we found some sort of, like, back door to it. Yeah, I kind of want to do the monastery stuff first. But I'd definitely be down to, going to the Creche that way when we're ready for it. Isn't there another thing over this way? Block your one way home. Oh, we have not been to the top yet. But just a word of warning, when we get to Act 2 and everything is new, let's avoid the have you done X questions, because if I have not done X, then it just spoils exactly what I have not yet seen, you know? But I have done that in a previous playthrough, I'm pretty sure. So no, we have not been to the top of the monastery just yet. Between Baldur's Gate 3, what I've heard about KCD 2 and Avowed, I'm definitely getting an itch for Elder Scrolls 6. Really hope it's an all-time great. I mean, they have the opportunity of a lifetime. I just, with, you know, with everything Bethesda has released over the past X amount of years, I just really hope they don't squander it. I'm definitely down to give them the benefit of the doubt and down to... Oh my god, I just completely missed that. Jesus. I'm definitely down to give them the benefit of the doubt and definitely down to stay cautiously optimistic, but... As long as it's solid, you know, if we consider Skyrim a 10, which I do, you know, it's definitely got, like... It's for sure got negatives and faults and whatever, flaws. But all that being said, I do think Skyrim, for the value that it offers, especially for a first-time player, is a 10 out of 10 video game. So if we consider Skyrim a 10, as long as the Elder Scrolls 6 is like, you know, a 7, I guess, in comparison. And hey, I would love if it superseded it. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'll be happy. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait. It's crazy thinking about, like, eventually we will know the answer to that question, right? But we're just going to have to be patient. Oh, we never did this either. Oh my gosh, you have to remember so much stuff. Ice Storm and Dark Vision, Journal of a Novice Monk. There's rumors of a Githyanki sighting in the region. The Dawn Masters in a circle think we don't know, but it's all anyone can talk about. What do they want? Can they be after the blood itself? How would they even have found out about it? Personally, I'm excited. If there really is a Githyanki attack, there's a chance they'll fire the lance. To see the light of Lathander himself launched forth from Rosamorn's roof. That would be something to write home about. Brother Wellen claims he saw it once, and it was so bright it nearly made him blind. Luckily, he says it's quite hard to fire, but once we do, those Githyanki won't know what hit them. Ho ho ho. A mega weapon we're hearing tell of. Block your one way home. Just gotta stay so diligent, man. There's just so many different passages you could so easily miss. I don't think we've been down to that first level, have we? So we could jump down there, but that's gonna hurt. There's gotta be another way to get down there safely. Block your one way home. The word crevasse will always remind me of Tenacious D. Same. Fill it with your mighty juice. Yep. I'm the same way. It always reminds me of that. Oh, so that just lets us get down. So have we been down there? Let's go check real quick. I'm not sure if we have or not. No, we should have, because that's the room with the kobolds, right? I believe so. That definitely is the room with the kobolds. Yep. Okay. The song is... Oh, what is that song? Fill it with your mighty juice. There, the Hydra. It's Wonder Boy, right? There sits Wonder Boy, sitting oh so proudly. Yeah, I think that's the ending to Wonder Boy, I do believe. There, the Hydra. Fill it with your mighty juice. There, the cravat. Yeah, pretty sure it's that. Backdoor is always a valid option. That's what my ex-wife said. Stained glass window. Okay, so we have the battle axe. So it's got to be the seed, because that's the only one that doesn't have... Yeah, nobody has a... There's no battle axe. One of them is broken, so it's got to be this one. So we'll go to weapons. We'll go to the ceremonial battle axe. We will place in world, and we'll place right here. Yeah. Haha. So we just need to find a hammer. And then that puzzle will be complete. Keep that in mind. I figured it was okay. Yeah, no. It's fine. I just want to make sure once we get to Act 2, and that's just basically for everybody watching and listening to my voice at any time in history. I just want to make sure we all know that, yeah, once we get to the blind stuff in Act 2, please do not ask, have you done X questions? Because... obviously, it immediately just ruins whatever that may be. Blocked your one way home. Okay, so there's the roots going up to the roof. And I think we've done everything else, right? As far as I can tell, at least. There was like one little thing going inside, but I think we go to the roof now. Yeah. Is Starfield a 7 for you? Starfield's just different. Starfield's just different because Starfield is just nothing. It's like, it's just nothing to me. It's uninspired. Oh boy. Oh my god. Is she not going to read it? The giant eagle regards you with disdain. I hate when it accidentally triggers like a different party member. I want Thier to do the stuff, gosh dang it. Yeah, Starfield's a different thing because Starfield's just, it's so uninspired. It's just like nothing. It's just there. You know, I have like no want to even give it a shot. I need a game to have a level of a soul. You know what I mean? And Starfield just feels so soulless. So I don't know what I would consider it, but doesn't really fall on the same scale. 7. Yeah, the whole scale thing's weird to me because it's like people oftentimes say a 6 or a 7 is good because it's above average. I'm like, yeah, but that's not really how a lot of people think of it, though. When you get like a 7 out of 10, to me, that's like average. We've had this discussion on like, you know, Twitch in the past. To me, that's like more average. And I understand 5 should be the middle of the scale. I get that. But to me, when I say something's like a 7 out of 10, I consider that to be, yeah, maybe a little bit above average, but still not. You know, once we get to the 8, we're starting to get like, okay, that's significant. 9, ooh, 10, oh, what a masterpiece. I don't know. Scales are such a tricky thing. Blinders don't need to help save the game for me.
I knew it was Starfield immediately. Like, I remember Cindy and I playing that game the first night. I was just like, oh, this is trash, isn't it? Uh-oh. And then it was. The Eagles call every 10 seconds. No, yeah, nothing to do with that particular interaction. I just mean in the future, once we get to Act 2. Because a lot of the times new viewers will come in and they'll say, like, did you beat, High Lord Varric yet? It's like, I don't even know who that is. Now I know he's the boss. I don't want to know that. School of Rock is great. I loved it when I was a kid when it first came out. I really had a good time with School of Rock. I thought it was a great film. Is it a classic? I don't know. I'd have to rewatch to see how it holds up. But, yeah, no, I really liked School of Rock back in the day. Turn away from the eagles as you approach, indicating that you are not interested in its nest. I don't know about... Oh, God. Astral knowledge wisdom? Okay. Wait. Can I, like... This is always so awkward when, like, you have other party members that can't even buff you because they're not in this interaction. All right, well, we have a +4, so we need a 14 out of 20 here. It's unlikely. Man, oh man, 1s and 3s these past 2 streams. My God. Literally just 1s and 3s over and over and over again. All right. Ooh, that could have been horrible. Oh, okay, we got the saves both times. Yeah, I hate when this happens. It's so weird, because, like, now we have to, like, switch. What are you doing, Shadowheart? What the hell? Didn't even follow. Okay. Where the hell? Oh, my God. She's, like, way over here. Blocked my one way home. And that's why she's the ex. Well, rules are rules. How the hell did we even get... I don't even know where... Okay. Time to go on an adventure with Shadowheart. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, that's... man, do we have, like, an autosave? That really... I hate when the party members do that. We have this autosave, and then we just backed out, right? So that's fine. Did we do anything? We placed the weapon. Yeah, that should be fine, right? I think so. All right, let's reload that. That's BS. I hate when party members trigger stuff by accident. Ba-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo-boo-boo. Leave, then re-enter. Oh, yeah. That would have been smart, too. I didn't think of that. Literally threw speak with animals at her with another character during the conversation. Would it change during? Probably not, because that would have to change, like, the very programming of the game, because I don't think the game has, like, an adaptive... Or maybe it does. I don't know. This game is so detailed.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Okay, not now, Shadowheart. Don't be flirting with me now. You got business. I got business. Did you beat Gus Fring yet? If not, you better call Saul. Better call Saul! Block your one way home. Come on, ladies. Ladies. What are you doing? I guess one has to climb at one point. One after another. Dice just straight up tell you you're an absolute failure. Just like my dad. That was not a happy eagle screech. No. How did Shadowheart even get stuck back here? Like, it's a jump any character could make. That's very bizarre. Taking a nap, I guess, when we're facing off against extremely dangerous eagles. Alrighty, back up we go. The only thing that we did was drop that weapon off, right? I'm trying to think if we did anything else. I don't think so, because we just had those roots to climb. It is in Persona 3 Reload. That's a very JoJo's Bizarre. Wait, what did I say? What's in Persona 3 Reload?
I'm assuming the JoJo's reference is because I said adventure. Let's go on an adventure. Alright, back the way that we came. Yup. Up over this way. Oh, did we open this? We opened this door too, didn't we? Yep. Gosh dang it. Okay. Door opens with the key. Search everything in here. Door opulent chest, which has 2 scrolls. Skeleton, which has the journal of the novice monk, who's a fool because he's going to die to the Githyanki. Wooden crate. One of these had the thieves, 2 L's. There's the thieves, 2 L's, nothing else there. Then we ran back out here. Then I went, oh, is there a way to get down? Nope, it's just the kobold zone with the fire wine. Then I went into this large room. Sepulcher, would that be a good word for it? Probably. Is it a sepulcher? I think so. We knew that it was Vasid because he's the only one that we can't see his weapons. So then we go to weapons. Then we go to ceremonial battle axe. Drop place in world. Put that up here. Blah, blah, blam. Glows with the light to tell us we're right. Then we head back outside. Black your one way home. We jumped over here. Woo! And we got to make sure the gals are with us. Gals! Okay. Now, we should just trigger it with... Wait, do I have to speak with animals? Yes. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and trigger it, even though the girls are not with us. It is very Dark Soulsy, yeah.
Intruder!
Oh.
In my nest! This area was meant to be safe! Xavier, get behind Mummy!
Oh my god, I love her voice. I don't know if I ever talked to them. I think I did not. Her voice is so great. Very bizarre in regards to Shadowheart getting stuck. I see. I wonder what Shadowheart's stand would be. I guess Shar, right? Stando! Shard! Shar! Attack, back away slowly. I'm just interested in the big device. I promise not to meddle with the nest. We don't have freaking... Yeah, it's weird because, like, it's at the edge of the thing, so you can't get your party to give you, like, guidance. Oh well, we're just gonna roll well. Yep, there we go. Just gotta roll well. It's not difficult.
Fine. Xavier! Xavier! Don't talk to it. It might have germs.
Oh, I love her voice. Yeah, I definitely killed this thing last time without even talking to it. Because I couldn't talk to it, probably. Level 5 Giant Eagle. Though noble and giant in stature, these eagles are barely smarter than their smaller counterparts. Yeah, 8 int. Oof. Okay, well. Can we oh, twisting vines up here, too. Dead cobalt. Oh, no! The hell, man? I'm literally walking. This always like every single animal. They're like, okay, I won't kill you. And then you take like a step on the wrong pixel. They're like, ah! The hell is it? All right, whatever. I mean, we need that battle axe. Just the battle axe or the hammer is like in the nest anyways. This is on you guys, man. I was going to leave you guys alone. Giant Eagle used talons on Thier. Giant Eagle needs a 13 to hit. They rolled a 14. What is Entropic Ward? Pose disadvantage on an attack roll against you. If the attack misses, you gain advantage on your next attack roll against the attacker for 1 turn. Just a reaction? What is this from? It is because Shadowheart walked into the nest. Oh my god. He still hit me with the disadvantage? Oh my god. Okay, Giant Eagle 44 and then Giant Eagle 62. Ancient Giant Eagle. This one's just Giant Eagle. I feel like if we kill her son, she's going to go ballistic. I feel like we should kill her first. That's probably smarter. Bam, 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 bam.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
13 damage and bone chilled. 13 damage and bone chilled. Ancient Giant Eagle. Uses Gale, but Gale's not even here. Okay, that just cut our movement by half because we're on difficult terrain or whatever the heck. Let's go for... Bum, bum, bum. We need more spells on Thier. Well, you only have like 2 spell slots. That's the thing. All right, we will go for the Eldritch Blast. 75% chance to hit. Boopity boopity. Zoopity zoopity. Pretty big there. 22 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I guess we should Hex if we're not going to use the Hadar thing. We can offhand attack the Eagle. 75% chance to hit. We hit for 3. We're probably safe here. We just don't want to be blasted off with Gale.
I will ascend.
We are Lazel, who is... Why is half our... So half our movement is gone because we had to get up out of prone. Yeah. So we could triple our jump as an action. Probably not worth. Can we attack this? Because if we don't kill it, that's pretty much fine. 12 damage there. 13 damage there. Can pommel strike it as well. Gets dazed. Nice. Okay. All hits. And turn. Shadow Heart. Probably Guiding Bolt, I'm assuming. We'll move over here. Guiding Bolt level 3. 70% chance to hit. Whew! Say goodbye to your mom. Bye-bye. Okay, and turn the Giant Eagle Gale on Karlak. Oh my god. Okay, main hand attack, 95% chance to hit. Sorry. I would have... I didn't need to kill you guys, but... take one wrong step, and everybody loses their minds. The stupid vine crap everywhere. Get me out of this. Get me out! Worth it alone for the voice. Yeah, that voice was great. Truly was. Potion of Flying Feather there. Okay, we got the ceremonial warhammer.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Some these to camp, and then we got the ceremonial warhammer. My god, it's not the Warhammer 40k, but it's close enough. Eagle feathers. And then I think we'll save the rooftop. Can I burn this crap away? This is so annoying.
My faith will guide me.
Okay. Shadowheart, burn it. Where do I see the... Where is it? Just on the ground? Yeah, there we go.
All's well that ends.
Okay, let's also do a short rest. There's a bunch of stuff on the rooftop, but I think we'll save it. Let's go finish that puzzle first. That sounds fun to me. Ba-bo-bo-zo ba-di-ba. Low int means high aggression. Tell that to... It's like all barbarians, I'm assuming. Tadpole ability. That's what I thought, but I don't even remember taking it. Listen, I was going to keep those damn eagles alive. I even thought, oh, they're probably worth XP, but, you know, it's not worth it because they're cool, whatever. And then they just had to freak out. Where's our other party member? The heck is Karlak? What the heck are you doing there? What?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Mother of child first. I do wonder if you kill the child, does she rage? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was a mechanic. But I just kind of thought that would be smart. Say goodbye to your mom. Alrighty, let's go to weapons, and then this should belong to this man. None of these weapons are really interesting. They just have a +1, basically. Place in world, we'll place it there. Morning Lord's Radiance, 35 XP for everybody. What is the Morning Lord's Radiance? Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. Ooh. A little extra D4 there. That ain't bad. And then this thing opens and gets us the... Wait, what? Where's this opulent chest? What? I think that's, like, above us. Note to the next Dawn Master. To the next dawn, Master. I don't think we're going to make it, but the blood is secure. We've closed it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall, and they won't get out of here alive. Should that happen, pray for Rosamorn Monastery, but do not mourn. It's for the best. In death, new life, always.
This blood sounds important. Could it still be here somewhere?
We have the Dawn Master's crest. This unusually shaped crest bears the markings of a Lathandarian high priest, but its practical function is unclear. So I know what that all applies to, and I think I totally bungled it the last time. It's a very interesting thing hidden within the monastery. I'm very excited for that because I really want to do it correctly this time. I feel like I just rushed in. I don't know. Why the hell did I play this game so dumb last time? I don't know. But anyways, very excited for that. We got some fun ahead of us in this monastery. We've done most of it, though. I think we've made some very good progress. And that'll be, unfortunately, where we end for the day. And as usual, every time we end Baldur's Gate 3, I always want to keep playing so bad. This game is just so non-stop attention grabbing. You know? It's literally just like... It's such like a long, like, intricate game, but it's just the pacing is always just fun. Which is the same thing with Divinity Original Sin 2, just constant things to explore and discover. How would you feel, GV, if a stranger walked into your house after promising they wouldn't? If my house was an open-aired nest, I would say, oh, that's probably... I understand why you accidentally did that. Please step off, and then we're all good again. I wouldn't just attack them. I would get that maybe the nest's boundaries are hard to discern. Stupid-ass eagles. But that's just me. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Perry. All good things. Trust me, I want to keep streaming. Baldur's Gate 3 is so fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as I mentioned, we may move the stream. If people are cool with it. If people are flat out not cool with it, then I'll make it work. But I was thinking Monday, Friday streams on the main channel, and then Wednesday stream on this channel. That way, it's just kind of more... It just makes more sense to me. It's just more balanced and also symmetrical. And also, I would stream more as well, most likely. At least here, because we're still doing the same amount of streams on the main channel. But then here, I would try to make the Wednesday stream probably longer. So let me know if you have an opinion, either in the comments or in the Discord or wherever the heck. Yeah, to switching to Monday, Friday's main channel streams, and then here, Wednesday streams. Just would kind of, I feel like, have a better balance. But, yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Very fun stream. Strangers Camp in RDR2. Yeah, well, I don't know what to say. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. All right, so we'll be back Monday for more GTA San Andreas on the main channel. And, yeah, look out for a Patreon post tomorrow, because I got to give you all the save files for the characters, and then maybe do a little update as well. Yeah, I want like people to be happy with the amount of content we're doing, but also if we dial it back a bit, yeah, exactly. It gives people time to catch up, because I'm producing so much stuff. Like, some people might not be able to catch up with it, so I don't know. There will be a pet picture tomorrow, yeah, as well. So keep an eye out. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see ya Monday. Bye-bye.